All right, we can skip the whole launch thing. This is totally impromptu. Okay, audio looks like it's working.
I'm trying to remember where to look at.
And you're working, I think. All right, hey guys.
I'm working.
Happy.
That might be a question.
Happy really late Saturday night. This is the first time the wifey joins us.
Hello.
Cheers, whiskey
Cheers.
sours again.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go through the chat real quick. I can't believe there's this many people on. This is like, what time is it? Midnight? 11:30 our time.
It is Saturday night.
How are you guys tonight? Hey, Nick Poe, how are you doing, sir? Welcome, Hey, Baker. Well, I need to talk to you offline. Yeah, all right. We'll talk later.
Yeah.
I mean, well, does it matter? Does it matter if we say it? I don't think it matters. About the email that we got today? I don't think that matters. Does that matter?
I don't know.
The gift card we sent you, we got an email back saying that that it's like in limbo. So I don't know if you got it. If you didn't get the gift card from like I think the first stream she won, or the second stream.
First one she won.
So take a look at your email. Make sure that you got it. Hey Patrick, what's up? Patrick Corrigan, how you doing, sir? Obi-Wan Kenobi. So he joins us in the chat. Let's see. Yeah, late. Yes, definitely late. I'll get into that in just a minute. Actually, Major Zero is the whole reason why I thought about going live, and he's probably not even in here. He was drinking some scotch and eating a steak with his scotch, of course, because what else goes with charcoal smoke other than just bottled smoke?
I don't think
at that point.
Would drink scotch with steak.
So he made a post and he said, hey, why don't we go live? I was like, all right, I'll go live if you want to go live. I got nothing else going on. And we may be down and out for like a week, like very soon. What'd you think? Like with the whole, we've got some illnesses going through the house right now. It's not looking good for Team Whiskey Wisdom at the moment. Yeah. Cheers, everyone. Gandy Road, cheers. Thank you, sir. Blix, hey, how you doing, sir? Good evening to Timbo T. All right, so what would you like to talk about? What is on your mind? I'm going to just totally blindside you. This is so great. You have no idea what's going on.
First question of the night is...
Okay. Well, hang on.
Make sure not having technical difficulties, since that seems to be...
No, I don't think so.
So am I supposed to hear you on the thing?
Well, I can make it so you can. Do you want me to make it so you can? Or that we can? Hang on, I can do that.
Hearing myself
okay, ready?
is probably going to...
Boom. Do you like that better? Well, that's weird, isn't it?
As long as I don't hear I hear myself. That's going to throw me. Take it off.
Take it off? Okay, yeah.
I'm going to talk really slow.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, Brandon and I, we don't like the monitor thing. So this is kind of like, what do you think, like being behind all these lights? This is your first time. Now, normally you're just upstairs.
Yeah, or do the shorts that I literally get
doing the shorts.
up.
So this is totally new for you. Hey,
I don't
Dave's
know.
here.
I keep looking here instead of looking there.
Hey, Dave, how you doing, sir? Say what? What'd you say?
I keep looking at the monitor and not the camera. Like,
I know,
this is all new to me.
That's one of the hardest things that Brandon and I do, especially when we're on Zoom calls. We stare at like the monitors instead of the camera. It's like really, really hard to do that.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got, before I toss it back to you, because I'm going to totally...
Let me drink some more.
totally make you just blindside you with an impromptu thing. Davie County. Anybody had this before? This is 96 proof, double barrel finish. It's supposed to be rich dark chocolate and... Is it caramel or caramel notes? I always get roasted saying this wrong somehow.
Caramel.
Caramel? Obi-Wan
Depends on where
Kenobi
you live.
says you're doing great. I assume he's talking about you.
Oh, thank you.
Finished in white oak barrels out of Missouri.
Interesting.
Now, I had this bottle in my hands, and I was very interested in this bottle.
Can I see the bottle
Sure.
that's in your hand?
Who? I did that to Brandon, and he didn't even flinch.
I don't feel
So
like cleaning up.
I had that bottle
today.
in my hands, and the sales guy at the store talked me out of buying it. What kind of sales guy is that?
Person who tried to sell me a car when I was like 18.
Yes. Okay.
Do you remember when my mom tried to stop me from buying a car?
Ooh, that was a good pop. No, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
But
She
we're
told
old.
the sales guy,
We're old as shit though, so that was like a million years
Tell her
ago.
the reasons why she should not buy a car. And I'm
Get
like,
out of here! Your mom tried to talk the sales guy because you were such a bad driver.
no, because I don't know. I remember bits and pieces.
That would have
I
been
just
hilarious if
remember
she
her
was like, "Hey, look, she is such a horrible driver."
Telling the guy, like, no, because I don't think I could afford it. Like, I had no credit. I was literally like 18, 19 years old, or maybe a little bit older.
Like everybody when they're 18.
I had nothing at all.
Years old.
So I'm just like deer in headlights. Like, okay.
She just didn't want you to have the
That's
responsibility.
before I got the Echo.
Oh God, I remember that car. God, what a whole nightmare. Anyway, so the guy talked me out of this.
Okay.
And over the course of like a week or so, I totally regretted not getting it. So I went back and bought it. I'm going to try it tonight
Okay.
and see if the sales guy was right.
Well, I'm
Or if I was
missing a
right.
glass here.
I mean, okay, I love you.
on.
Say no more.
Chop chop.
Okay, fine.
I'll try it. See,
Okay.
It's not just you.
I mean, you're not
Make
usually.
sure we don't have any illnesses that make
You're usually not
flavor.
drinking the straight bourbon. Okay, this is going to be a good night. Is that Davis County? Oh, good question. Let me see. It says no mesh bill at all. No nothing. So now I'm a little nervous. No, nothing. Wow. So I guess we're gonna see. I don't know. Maybe somebody can Google it. Double barrel Davie County limited edition. Now they've got a white label. This is the black label. So I don't know. Maybe somebody's got Google handy. I don't want to mess up the stream. You guys know our luck when we tinker with shit. All hell breaks
Crackles.
loose. Crackles appear. Video goes out. Cameras overheat.
Can't hear things
So
when people talk.
if anybody wants to let me know, what do you want to do? You want to try it?
I'll give it a shot.
Ooh, okay.
I'm
So
usually a flavored whiskey chick. Like I like different flavors, especially peach. I love
yes,
peach.
yes, the girl shelf is definitely your favorite shelf. But I do love shooting the shorts with you. We just did a new cocktail today, actually.
Yes,
So that video will come out tomorrow.
I think so.
Yeah, I think tomorrow we did we did a cocktail with King's Family Distillery, the bourbon chocolate whiskey, mixed with the
Chocolate whiskey.
it's over there. The chocolate whiskey mixed with the peanut butter cream.
Yeah, because I thought it was going to taste like peanut butter cups.
Yes, yeah, and it was actually really good. But King's Family Distillery commented on that post, and they were like, "We recommend mixing the peanut butter cream with the Fancy Lady rum," which I searched high and low, couldn't find it. Talked to my contact that I basically procure all my King's Family Distillery stuff to, and he was like, "Dude, I've never seen that in Georgia ever." Luckily, I was able to buy it from their website. So, and they shipped it pretty quick too. It got here in like.
And you get a +1 of the tropical lady. Which
Yeah. They had another one that was interesting, so I bought it too. So I snagged both of those, and then we did the cocktail, and I think it was actually better.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, rum and peanut butter, you wouldn't think those would go well together. I don't know what the Fancy Lady consists of. We probably should have read the bottle.
Yeah, we didn't.
But it made that peanut butter note way more prominent.
Yeah.
So King's Family is right. It was a much better cocktail. Now I like the other one just as good, but
Yeah.
anyway. So I love.
Like to me, rum. I think of tropical, like is it pina colada? What has rum in it?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking in my head. It's gonna be like that, but it was not.
This nose is not smelling good. Grail pour. You have yet to try
Yeah,
Grail pour.
Yeah, the nose. I've been impressed by others.
Ken, what is Grail pour? You have yet to. Is that like a term that I'm just not familiar with, like a neck
You know
pour?
more than I do. I'm a novice.
I don't know what Grail pour means.
that?
I may be looking like an idiot right now. Yes, it was really good, Baker's. Looks like Luxro product maybe. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, it is. It says right here, Luxro, Bardstown Distillers, Kentucky, USA. Yes. Sorry, I could have probably said that. All rum is poison to me. I agree with you, Dave. There's not a lot of rum I like. I actually have a dedicated rum shelf
I think that's
over
really
here. And those bottles have been sitting. Like the only reason those are there is for when friends and family come over who want like a rum and
Drinks like I
coke or
like.
something. Yeah, I never touch them. So I've got like a private select Captain Morgan's, a silver Captain's Morgan. Oh, we have that to make mojitos, I think.
Yes.
That's why we have that
Love
one.
mojitos.
And then I've got some kind of. Grab that bottle.
This one?
No. The one right there. Nope.
There's a lot of bottles
Literally every
here.
bottle you're grabbing is the wrong one. Right here. What is
Oh,
that
that
one?
one.
Yeah, that one. This is like
Don Papa rum.
Oh, Don Papa. This is the other rum that I've got. Aged in oak, spirit of Don Papa.
You have too many
Lives in us
bottles.
all. No, he doesn't. He can live right back down there on that shelf.
Okay.
Those are the only 3 rums that I've got. Something you really want to try and haven't yet. Oh, grill. Oh, okay. Now I get it. Boy. I'd like to try. Well, so if you're talking about like, okay, by Grail, do you mean like Holy Grail bottles? Jeez. Any of the Pappy line. I think I've had a Pappy 10, and that's it. Haven't had any of the other ones, so I'd like to try those. I don't know if there's anything else. I'm really digging like the Remus line. I've got most of the Remus stuff. I just haven't opened it yet. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I don't know. Has anybody had like the whole Pappy line? I'd be curious to see if they're like,
even
if
tried
they're
the
even
Pappy
worth the hunt.
line.
I had the Pappy 10. Like, so when I was talking over at to Legends at Village Spirits, Thomas had like a Pappy 10 that he had open. But like I was too rushed. He threw me down. He was like, "Let's talk business." And he like poured it in a cup, and we were just drinking,
Here,
talking.
drink.
I couldn't really like sit down and focus on it. So, not the best way to experience that for the first time.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your nose on this? My nose is dog shit. This is awful.
No, not.
Well, not literal dog shit, but like the nose just sucks.
It tastes like.
Yeah.
It smells like corn a little bit.
Like what?
Like not corn itself, but the parts of the corn.
Oh, corn. Oh, corn. Okay, good. I'm really glad you went to see with it. By the way, if anybody wants to join in Zoom, love to just chat with you. We're just kind of BSing tonight. There's nothing special going on.
No. 2-year-old's asleep.
Yeah.
So.
Like I said, we've got some nasty illnesses going through the house, so we may be down and out for the next week.
We're just avoiding people.
This is
in
this is
our
kind of like
house.
our last hurrah, where you may not see us for like a week. It says corn, wheat, rye, and malt. I don't see the percentage on that. Yeah. It doesn't surprise me that they're hiding from that.
I smell the corn.
I smell rye. I smell serious rye.
I smell a little bit. Like it says the more I smell like almost like that wheat bread. If it's been stale in a bag, like when you smell it to make sure it's done.
Yeah.
That's what this.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like you.
Okay.
I find the craziest things.
Okay, dude, I had clown balloon air. Beat that one. Yeah, William LaRue Weller, that would be nice. Peppy 15, yeah, that would be nice too. I mean, I would never turn any of those down. So, but honestly, you can get some. The bourbon like industry. You know, we were talking about this on our live stream yesterday with the whole Coors purchasing some of the other or getting into the spirits world and how like the beer world is kind of going down and the spirits coming. There's so many great bottles like coming in right now at really good price points. It's so hard to just be unhappy at this point with all the products that are out there. There's
something for everybody. I mean, it's clearly, if we're supposed to all like the same thing, it wouldn't be like 1,600 bottles or more everywhere.
Okay, I'm gonna do horse blinders. Although I'm sure you just saw my face. Tell me what you think. Ooh.
I can't read your mind.
Okay, that was a roller coaster of a finish there. Before you complain, just give it like 10 seconds. Before you complain. There's no way you like that. You never like drinking neat. Yeah. But hold on, just wait a second. Start talking.
There's a little bit of burn, like pepper.
Yeah, no, there's not a lot of burn. Start talking though.
Start talking.
Just say something. Anything.
I don't like it personally because we know my preferences are not this.
Yeah.
Because it's just me. Like, just as there are probably drinks I love with the flavors. What? Well, somebody's gonna be happy following up to their footsteps on a hike. Lost on a hike.
Did you see the video I sent you where the guy had the RC car? Did you watch that?
Yes.
Okay. So like that story reminds me of that video. Oh my God. I can't really say this on YouTube.
No.
There's this video.
No.
There's this video where this guy and this girl, and this guy is like playing with like one of these like high-end RC cars, and he's like, driving around, and the car's like spinning around and stuff. And his girlfriend comes running out, and she's like, "That looks fun. Can I play with it?" And he's like, "Yeah, okay, just be careful." And the camera turns, and it instantly just goes like off a cliff. And then,
no.
All right, I guess I'll stop there. Yeah, I'll stop there.
Before you get the
but it was the camera pans around, hilarious ending. And Troy, that story reminds me of that video because that's really funny. I wonder if people even know what I'm talking about. Cinnamon Sandal, Old Pepper Rye Sib, not bad for a 4-year. Yeah. A lot of the young bourbons coming out too. There's some really good 4, even 2-year. I have a 2-year wheated that you would think would not be that great, and it's actually pretty good. All right, this is garbage.
I don't care for it. It seems very one-dimensional. Like I'm hoping to like taste, because you show me how to find different tastes. I just can't find it.
So, okay.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah, no, it does. So, like the best way that I have really found to kind of get more of those notes, and Dave, if Dave is still even in the chat here, this guy right here, he taught me how to find notes in cigars too, and it's all about like those 2 like holes in your, like the back of your mouth that kind of like bring the air up through your sinuses and then out your nose. Yes. If you can force the air out that way, you'll start picking up all sorts of new flavor
die
notes.
while I'm doing that.
Well, you don't want to force the liquid out.
I know that.
Yeah, you want to swallow it.
Realize I'm not used to it.
Yeah. Wait, I mean, it's no different than just breathing out your nose, just like exhaling through your nose. Yes,
I
Patrick.
have a comment to say off camera.
Yeah, Patrick. So in my defense, though, what I will say is the guy who did this, he's known as like not having a great palate, but in this instance, he was spot on.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm putting this back.
couldn't. That would not be enjoyable for me. I mean, I would be polite if somebody had. I mean, I'd be polite. I'd drink it, but it would be very slow sippage.
All right, let's try this one. All right, scoot those out of the way, my dear lady.
Did you have it already?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I surely don't know.
Okay, we'll revisit that later.
Maybe.
I'm not sure if that's been opened or not, or if I bought that open. That's
It
a little
looks like
sketch.
somebody had a sip.
It does look like somebody had a sip, which makes it even more concerning if it wasn't me. Okay, what about Old Settler?
No.
Camp #1 blend.
Look for something that clearly has not been opened, and there's only one of them.
Okay, you want to do a girl thing with me? Here you go. Why don't we try Bad Sweater?
Okay.
Bad Sweater, brown sugar, and holiday.
We're going into that season.
Look, it even has like a little bad sweater on it. I don't know if the camera can pick that up. You want to try this?
I'll go for it.
All right, let's try the Bad Sweater whiskey, dude.
Hey, hard.
Hold on, you gotta hold the Bad Sweater. It's more like a scarf.
Yeah. It's neck warmer.
Oh, that does not sound good. Or smell good. Smell that. That smells like Santa farted in a stocking. Oh, dude. If that's like supposed to be a Christmas thing.
I smell cinnamon.
Yeah. No, you
smells
smell
like Christmas.
Oh, okay. It opened up a little bit. Okay, I got the Santa fart. You got okay.
Like it
That's
has a little bit of like,
yeah.
oh, Christmas.
Yeah, okay. It opened up a little bit. Thank God that note changed, because that was not,
I did not
the
get
first note
Santa
pouring
fart.
out of there was not good.
Hint, open, let it air.
Can you grab me a paper towel over there? Now, like after watching Independent Joe and Whiskey Corner and all of them, they're so meticulous about like quickly cleaning their bottles. Now I feel like a pleb for not doing it. All right, there we go. Bad Sweater. You want to put that Bad Sweater back on?
I'm short.
Breathe through your eyeballs. Yeah, thanks, Dave. Yeah, just go ahead and do that. Just breathe through your eyeballs. Yeah, not a problem.
That's completely possible.
Oh God, why does it keep just smell it in the Glen? It smells worse again. What is going on with this bottle? Oh, this is not going to be good. This is not going to be good.
It smells like
You know what it smells like? It smells
water that's been sitting.
No. This smells like the pine needles on a Christmas tree. Watch, smell it. Christmas tree. Yes, that's like pine needles. That's exactly. It's like the sap, like when you get like the sap on your fingers.
I get sap on the fingers.
Yeah.
But I don't get pine needles.
I just smelled my fingers like an idiot. Yeah, it's like when you're putting up Christmas lights, and then you've got like that sap that just stays on your fingers for like a month,
that's
and you're like, oh my God, the sap is never going away.
Doing this forever.
Right? Yeah, you got to do. Yeah, you have to do this. We had to imitate that for people to understand what we're talking about. Dude, that smells like a pine needle sappy Christmas tree. This is going to be a bad bourbon from a bad sweater. All right, you want to try it?
Sure, cheers.
Okay, here we go.
Hey, you picked it.
No, that can't be real. That's not real. I don't care what you say.
It has no flavor.
That motherfucker is
It's
not real. That is not real.
It has no.
Oh God. No. We gotta find some good bottle to enjoy.
Like,
That's awful.
You know what?
Ugh.
It's like I get the burn, the typical whiskey bourbon burn, but then there's like nothing. It's just like, it's like, is there supposed to be more to this?
No.
There's nothing.
God.
There's just the burn and nada.
That is so awful.
No,
Okay, we are
that's
0
not
for
an-
2 tonight. There's
Well,
got to be
maybe
something
I should
good.
pick it out.
Go ahead, you pick something.
I know nothing what I'm picking.
Go ahead, pick whatever you
Okay.
want. Whatever you want.
Ooh. I know we could pick one.
Okay, on a GPS.
You've never done these. Do you want to
Your
open
wife
it?
bad pours, bring out something. Okay, Gandy, put something. Guys, put
Here,
something in the chat.
here.
What do you want the wife to taste?
Have you done any of these?
I've done all of those, and they're all garbage. Those are the ones from the alligator charred barrels. That was when I learned what alligator charred means. Gandy, let me know. Dude, add some Lafroig. Yeah, right. You want my wife to die? You want her to die, Dave. That's what's happening right now.
I am part Scottish. Maybe I will like it.
Did you have that cocktail where we did the maple, the smoked maple, the Lafroig, and... No.
You made something the other day that when you guys are bringing the glasses up was like, it smelled exactly like the rum butterscotch Lifesavers.
Yes.
And since then, I want the candy. So I could just eat it all the time because it smelled just like it.
I don't know if they make that anymore.
I'm just screwed if they don't make it anymore.
I may be wrong on that, but I thought that was like no longer made. Maybe I'm wrong on that.
How about that fiddle one?
Fiddle one?
Have you done Sex of the Kings?
No, that's the Georgia. Yeah, no, I have not done that.
Hey, go for it.
All right. All right.
It's not opened.
Yeah, ask the audience. Tell them it's the Georgia Heartwood.
It's a Georgia Heartwood.
Oh, they can hear me.
Oh.
It's a store pick.
Store pick.
I actually haven't had that. Or the Sam Houston 15. Why is the floor sticky over here? Okay, Sam Houston 15.
Let's them
Fiddler,
choose.
yeah.
Pick one more.
You guys pick.
More.
Yeah, hang on. Let me find one more to try.
I'll look over here.
This Master Pick 15 is such a good bottle. You do one of these Bardstons. You might like these Bardstons. I'm not giving you a rye. You're going to hate the ryes. It's a rare breed. God, that's such a good bottle.
Goodness gracious. You have more bottles than I can wrap my head
around. The rye 3's not great.
How about this Henry McKenna?
Yeah, we had that yesterday. Oh, how about this one? Here you go. All right, scoot back over there. Okay. Cooper's Craft 100. All right, you guys.
We're back.
You guys pick.
What should we try?
Yeah. Where's Gandy? Gandy, pick one of those. Pick one of those. Let her have the Josephine cigar blend or Master Pick 15. Okay.
We can do that too. Like I said, we're just.
Which one you want to try? Which one you want to try? All right, so the cigar blend.
I think I've tried that before. The cigar blend. I don't remember liking it. Wasn't the one that we had that crazy video we worked on end up being on Patreon? And it was that and the Magnus.
Yes, that's right. That was a Patreon video. Yes, so you have had that. The Master Pick 15 is one of my favorite bottles.
I have never had Master Pick.
Yeah, this is such a great bottle. I don't think. Okay, they're saying Cooper's. Try the Sam Houston. Okay, all right. Well, we'll try them both. We got time. All right, here. I'm going to put a little bit in here. You're not going to like that. This is probably one of my favorite bottles right now. This Master Pick 15, and I don't want to give you a lot of it because I know you're going to hate it. I don't want to waste it. All right. Everybody keeps telling me this Sam Houston 15, so I'm going to try this.
It's so amazing to me how every bottle, every glass I've had, has such distinctness between each one. There's like never been one that to me smells just like the other or tastes just like the other.
Yeah, I don't know. You start smelling them enough. That's actually why I made your zero. He makes fun of bourbon because there's a lot of similarities between bottles.
I guess.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're picking totally different bottles here. I could find you a bunch of bottles where they'd smell the same. All right, so guys, this is Sam Houston 15-year-old. All right, here's the stats. They got hella stats on this bottle. Just held it the wrong way. All right, here we go. Bottle 93 of 468, Georgia batch number 4. Now, Matt from ADHD Whiskey, he did a review on this, but it was, you like that?
I got butterscotch. I don't know if
it's no kidding. It's super butterscotch.
I love butterscotch.
Wait, you like that?
Yes.
No way. Wow. Okay. Okay. Well.
So far, everything we tried, this has been my favorite.
Yeah, I mean that's a great bottle. Okay, so this is Georgia batch number 4, 3-barrel batch size. Wow, that's really small. Let's see, month. It was barreled in 2006. 15 years and 6 months aged. Char level 4. Ooh, okay.
Does that mean it's gonna have more?
It's going to be like seriously like toasty.
Okay.
Yeah. And it has the mash bill. 74% corn, 18 rye, 8% malted barley. and it was aged in Indiana. Okay, I'm interested in this.
Yeah. Do we have enough glasses?
We got Glens for days. Days.
I think
All
there's
right.
more upstairs too.
I can't believe you like that Master Pick 15.
Yeah, it's like just butterscotch to me.
Wow. Okay. All right. Sam Houston 15. Let's check this out. 103 proof, 51.5. Anything else on here? Wow, it's a gorgeous bottle, by the way. All right, let's catch up on chat here. Love that Sam. Oh, okay. So Troy says he loves this bottle.
Yeah, so far, Sam Houston seems to have the.
Okay, give her some Angels and finished rye.
Isn't that on that one video?
Yeah. You know, I don't think Brandon's watching, so I'm gonna do a blind where we take all the bottles that we've hated, and I'm gonna blind all our hated bottles.
What you do is add one bottle in it of what you love.
No. I want to do a blind of all the bottles that we claim we hate, and I just want to see if Brandon's like, this is really good.
You should get another bottle of Lazy Guy.
No, dude, no. I mean, I may have to because of all the games we play, but that bottle will never, ever, ever, ever be good. I picked up the first bottle in St. Louis about 2 months ago. It's just secure. Okay, I think it's just like chat. All right, Sam Houston, 15-year. Now, this is going to be probably very oaky. Okay, char level 4. That's. You can go higher than that, but like nobody does. That's like the top char level for barrels. All right? So here we go. You ready?
It smells like plastic.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
Oh, that's so good.
It smells like plastic. Like, I put together enough kids' toys that I know this smell well.
Oh, man. It's got like this, like a mixture of like strawberry Twizzler and like black licorice and a little bit of butterscotch in it.
I smell plastic.
And I think that black licorice is probably like that smoky, like that oaky note from the 15 years. Oh, that is so. Who's the one that said this was good? Troy did. Yeah, dude, this is rock solid. Now, this is the Georgia. I don't know if there's any difference between the different batches. I'd be curious about that. But again, this is Georgia, batch Georgia-4 is what it says on it. Wow, this is such a great bottle. Holy cow. Have you tried it yet?
Not yet. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this.
He's like, I'm too scared to try it. I'm too scared. I gotta see if anybody's in the Zoom. Zoom. Nope, nobody's in the Zoom. I'll have to keep an eye out. Thank you. Which bottle are you guys talking about, Timbo?
Ooh, that has a lot of burn.
Really? You think that's got a burn to it? More than the Master Pick 15?
Yeah, love this. Way more
What?
than this.
Wait,
ooh, I get the charcoal. Like a charcoal.
the oak, you mean? Yeah.
The burn. Like clearly like something like a piece of wood was like burned. Like that.
Yeah, okay.
At the end.
I mean, I understand what you mean. I like everybody experiences flavors differently. I get what you mean. There's definitely like that strong wooden note in that,
yes,
for sure.
But it's burned wooden.
Yeah, I typically, when I taste that, I typically consider that like a bitter note for some reason. I don't enjoy it all the times. It depends on how the other flavors kind of get around that note. Yeah. But if that's like a very prominent oaky note, I typically don't favor that. Brandon loves that. Like
I'm starting to get the Twizzler, but it's almost like a strawberry Twizzler, not a cherry Twizzler.
Yeah. Timbo, what's your go-to cigar? Be curious. What is your go-to cigar? I love cigars. Cigars and whiskey is like perfect. What is the proof on the Sam Houston 15? I think it was like 103? 103. Can't believe I remembered that. 103 proof, Gandhi.
I hate to be that person, but...
Not a fan?
Not a fan.
So you like the pick... No, listen, there's no wrong answers on this. If you don't like it, you don't like it. So the pick 15's better.
I'm still struggling with the... I still get the plasticky...
Plastic? Really?
Can't wrap my...
All right, let's try the Cooper's Craft 100. So this is a little bit lower proof. I haven't had this in a while, but it looks like I enjoyed it when I was sampling it. So let's try this. This is like widely renowned as like a decent bottle for like a relatively good price. At Sam Houston's hardcore cherry Luden's cough drops.
Yes.
Wait. Okay. Hold on.
I completely could
Hang on, Troy. I have to
agree.
I have to think
and
that.
And honestly, I've had those cough drops. I don't like them either. I do
You
not.
get cherry Ludens from that?
Yeah,
Huh. Okay.
I do.
Yeah, see? Damn
Is
it,
this
Troy.
the Coopers?
Huh? This is the Coopers.
Okay, making sure. You're like holding something. I'm like, did I lose mine?
Man, I really like that bottle. I'm really happy I went back and got that bottle.
Which one, the Coopers?
No, the
Sam
Sam Houston 15. That's a really good bottle. All right, Cooper's 15, Olivia CRV Melanio. Yeah, the Melanio. So, if I remember correctly, and I don't think they sell the Melanio other than in the box pressed form. I'm not a huge fan of the box pressed, and the Melanio's got a really weird wrapper that seems to not do well over age, and it always gets like this really funky, like white light color. But the Melanio is a pretty good cigar. I don't mind it. It's not my go-to because it's so pricey though. Ben Holiday 6 year. Okay, Cooper's Craft 100,
Okay.
little teeny bit lower proof. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see if there's a mash bill on this. Oh, you know what? I want you to try another bottle after this. This is going to be what our bottle is, except
Okay.
aged 2 more years.
Okay.
So you can like make a really horrific face to everybody and say, I'm gonna hate my husband's
I
bottle.
look forward to y'all's bottle. I really, really do.
Yeah, well, you're about to find out with the face you make in just a second. We'll see. Okay, there's not a lot of information on this, and there's no mash bill on this. Okay, all right, well, let's try this. Ready? Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, Cooper's Craft 100.
I get citrus.
I didn't even nose it. That Sam Houston's way better. That Sam Houston's better.
This is very citrus to me. Like the rind of the citrus.
Arturo Fuente Hemingway short story with Baker 7 is a magical. I don't have a Baker 7. Baker and Troy were just doing a stream where they were like blending a bunch of stuff together. We should blend Rare Breed and Eagle Rare in a minute too. All right, one more bottle and then we'll stop. All right. We will do.
I like the Coopers better than the Sam Houstons, but I still like this one better.
You like the Coopers better than the Sam Houston?
Yes, and
No
I like
kidding.
this is my favorite so far.
Man, it is like so hard to like figure out your palate here.
The master pick.
Okay, here you go. So this is the 8-year.
I need to move glasses.
This is the 8-year version of our 10-year bottle.
Ooh,
Okay.
I cannot wait to try it.
This is the exact same mash bill, but our barrel is continuing to age
Okay.
for 2 more years. So you tell me what you think about this. I'd be curious. Oh, that's another great stick, Troy. Oh, he was comparing. Jesus, I just realized that was a cigar stick. The Hutman, I forgot. I'm not a big. Well, I am a cigar guy, but that one's not on my radar typically. Yeah, okay, that makes way more sense. I gotta Google that. What is that cigar? Hang on, Troy, I'm gonna Google that. Arturo Fuente Hemingway. I assume short stories based on the size.
Yeah, they look short.
Yeah, okay, so it's like a little petite cigar. I have never had that cigar. Huh, okay. All right, interesting. I'll have to check that out. With Baker's 7, wow. So what is it about Baker's that makes that pair well, Troy? I'm curious. What are the notes on that cigar? All right, so here, okay.
No, this is a good ooh.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Apple.
So, Legends doesn't want to release the mash bill. I'll tell you why off camera. Well, it's not that they don't want to. They're just not sure if they want to yet. Which is, I didn't realize that was like such a heatly contended thing to like keep the mash bill secret. Okay, there you go. Oh God, that's so good. What do you think?
So
Don't pull. If you hate
I'm
it,
not
if you hate it,
bullshitting.
you hate it. I don't want you
that
to.
is so smooth.
Isn't that good?
I hate a lot of burn. I like to have it smooth. I like
Yeah.
to enjoy it. I don't feel like I'm gonna my
Yeah,
mouth's on
isn't that
fire.
good? And so that's
Oh
8
my
years.
God.
Yeah. So ours, I don't know if 2 extra years is going to make it better, but that's basically what our bottle's going to be.
That's really good.
Isn't that good?
Every time I get a sniff of it, it's like I smell apple.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good. It is pretty darn good. All right, let's see if Major Zero's awake. Hang on. Major Zero was the whole reason. He was like, "Hey, let's go live."
This is my.
I'm cooking
this
steak.
Is my happy.
I'm cooking steak. We should just go back to the our whiskey sours at this
Now
point.
I'm in the mood for a steak, and it's midnight.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, didn't he email you his like cell phone number?
Yes.
Do you have any way to log into the Whiskey Wisdom email?
Yes, I do.
From the
Because
socials
somebody
account?
set it up on my phone.
Well, hot dog. When will your pick be available? Gandhi, it will be available. Okay. Hang on, guys. I'm going to call Major Zero. He was wanting to come
Maybe text him first. It's like
on. Oh, it is a little bit late. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. So
He'd be like, hey.
Let me see the number again.
Right there.
He doesn't have an iPhone. Come on. Wait, what is it again? Is that right?
That's what he said.
All right, I just texted him. We'll see if he comes in. Okay. So the barrel will be completed aging by January.
So early next year.
And they are supposed to have it bottled, labeled, packaged in my hands by February.
Okay.
So that is the current plan.
All right.
Now, what we're doing is we worked with the CEO of Sealbox. His name's Blake. I had a long conversation with him. I think we kind of alluded to it on Friday's stream.
Okay.
Such a great guy. Had like a video Zoom with him, and he was like so cool about it because he was rushed, but he really wanted to talk to us, and he was like clearly not at the office. He was like trying to make everything work with Zoom on his phone, like Myron yesterday.
Poor guy.
Yeah, I know, poor Myron, man. What we should probably do is try to do like a Zoom test prior to the stream, just to make sure
that might be wise.
That like their mic is working right. I went back and rewatched the stream, and you can actually see like in the like you see how small our monitor is.
Yeah.
But like when I saw it on my computer, the bottom left of his thing was saying trying to connect to mic. So it was like something on his computer that wasn't connecting.
Zoom is a fickle thing. I've dealt with Zoom with the kids during the pandemic when school from home, and there were times like it was just like fighting with the devil. It's just like, what on earth? Just let me get on.
Yeah, I'm not stuck with Zoom. I thought everybody used Zoom. What does everybody use?
I don't know, but the schools used it like Zoom at the time, and it just was a pain
that was
in the...
Yeah, that was why I went with Zoom, because I thought everybody used it. I don't have any loyalty to Zoom. We can change to whatever the hell we want.
There's got to be options.
Yeah, a lot of people use StreamYard.
I just find Zoom not always user friendly. Sometimes it's just you have to have the right configuration. If you don't have it just right, you can't hear or see, or something goes haywire.
Yeah, Troy literally just said that as I was saying that. Yeah, so I don't know, Troy. I'll have to look into it. I know that like StreamYard, if it can do, you'd have to like see our setup. Our setup is like way overcomplicated, which is probably why we have so many damn problems. Oh, hey, he's up. So hop in, Adam, Mr. May. The whole reason we're here and the wifey's here is because of you, and then you just ghost us. I'll have to look into that, Troy, and see if it can connect to like all of our stuff. If it can, then maybe I'll switch over to it, because I think people can just send direct like StreamYard links.
Yeah.
And it just like pulls people in, and that seems to be like an easier thing.
It just needs to be a way
for
to
everybody.
click a button and boom, there you are. Don't have to like.
Yeah. Perdomo Champagne 10th. Yeah, okay. That one's okay. The Perdomo age. Everybody loves a Perdomo. Myron was up talking to Perdomo too. 12 years in bourbon barrels. Hey, Adam's here. All right, let me bring you in, Adam. Teams, yeah. Good old Microsoft. I would Zoom with you, but I can't figure out. Yeah, no worries, Patrick. If you can figure it out, let me know. I've watched the videos of your reactions to Free Ranch and you're big fans.
Thank you.
Have you tried their rye or single barrel rye yet? Ken, first of all, thank you. Hang on, let me bring. Hang on, Adam. Let me bring. Can you hear? Let's just do a check. Can you hear me first of all?
I can't hear anybody. Oh, there he is. I hear you.
Okay, you can hear me. Okay.
I can hear you.
All right, hold on. Hang on, Ken. I'll answer your question. Let me pull in Major Zero. Hang Oh my God! Look, hang on, Jesus.
Brick wall.
This is no, hang on. This is like a leftover from last night when we had like 1,000 people in here. Hang on, let me fix this. So many people joined at the end. That was so crazy.
You know how to work all this, cause
Yeah, you see what I have to go through now. You see how crazy this is.
yeah. This...
Okay, give me one second. Hang on, Adam. Whoop. All right, let me fix that. Okay, so you are fixed. Let me fix me now.
Who's the IT person who is not.
All right, there you go. That's good enough for this stream. Yeah. All right, there we go. All right, so the Frey Ranch Distiller Select, which weirdly enough, I don't know what the story is with that bottle. Like I bought this from their website and I've never seen this sold ever. And it's got this weird, like, I don't know if the camera can see that. It's got like a weird gold medallion on the top. I don't know if the camera is picking that up or not. And it literally
it is.
Huh? Is it picking it
up? Yeah, it is.
And
you can see it there.
It literally has, like, listen to this. Adam, have you ever, well, you're not a bourbon guy. It literally has every single name. Like, look at this. It's got single barrel, barrel strength, distiller select, barrel cut, barrel strength, and single barrel. I think I said single barrel twice. It has all of that on the same label. Like, what the hell? This is the crazy. I've never seen this sold ever. I don't know how I got it. And it has like a weird skew on the side. I don't know if the camera can see that. There's no way it can see that.
Well, so before we get too far, I was a bourbon guy before I grew up about 4 months ago and turned it about.
Hey, 4 months ago.
And then I started drinking scotch. My balls dropped, and then I turned into a man. And then so.
Okay, I will counteract that in just one second.
Scotch?
But anyways, to answer your question, actually, hold on.
We have to.
Hold on.
This is their scotch.
I was about to say I don't have their rye, but I do have their rye. What'd you say?
Let's try some scotch.
Yeah, well, we tried some scotch last night. I will try their rye right now, Ken. I've totally forgot that I do have their rye. I despise Zoom. Yeah, I am up. Grew up, okay. Jesus. Dave, are you yeah, Dave is a scotch guy. That's right. He keeps wanting to take us scotch shopping, too. Now, okay, ryes, I'm really curious to see what you think about this. This is more like in line of what...
I'm not sure I'm a rye person, because I think in the past I've had ryes I wasn't huge.
Is this the Frey? Is this the Frey you're talking about?
Yeah.
I've seen it. I'm not, I have a very limited budget. I can't go crazy. My wife is not excited that I've turned into what she says a heavy drinker. I was like, I'm just drinking every day. It's not a heavy day.
So Adam, Patrick Organ says, I got my first major cereal. I got my first bottle of scotch. A little nervous about opening it, and I'm never gonna be able to pronounce this. Ardbeg Wee Beastie.
Yeah, that's 100%, and I've had that, and that is very peaty. Now, and I'm gonna tell you what to do, and then he's gonna use this coffee analogy as he drinks old fashions that has orange juice and cherries in it. But you really want to take a little bit in your mouth first, let it build up, and then drink a little bit of it.
Making right now.
I know, and then drinks a little bit there, Patrick, and then. Put a drop of water in there.
Talking to Patrick, I thought you were talking to Nicole about the rye. Okay.
No.
While you're talking to Patrick, I'm going to put these bottles away.
No. So anyway, Patrick, not gonna be talking to your wife that way. But yeah, you want to take the small, especially with something that's very peaty. You want to take just a little bit in there. Let it build up, coat your mouth, and go. Yes, it's going to be smoky. Yes, it's going to be. It's going to catch you off surprise. It's going to be a surprise to you. But drink a little bit of it. Get a couple of sips into you. Get it, coat your mouth, and then you'll be amazed if it's too peaty for you. Now I enjoy the peat. It took an entire bottle of Lagavulin 8 before I enjoyed it. Right, but if you put a drop of water in there, it separates the carbon. And the sweetness will come forward. But that Ardbeg Beastie is very peaty. And I think it's like a 5-year, I think. I had it, and I was like, whoa, the first time I had it. But you have to enjoy the peat. You have to like what you're going to do with it. And like I said, if you want to, like I said, not a ton of water, just a drop. You're amazed at what. And you guys did it when you guys did the scotch. You noticed the difference in there about what a drop of water would do. But like he likes to use that coffee analogy. If you put creamer in it, it's not the same thing as creamer. It's not like making an old fashioned or a whiskey sour with poor whiskey. And if you ever look at the history of why the old fashioned was invented, which was my drink for the longest time, it was just because of bad whiskey. Whiskey was so terrible they had to put cherries and fruit with it to make it bearable. So, but
Okay,
that's me off of my my apple box. But Patrick, I think that Ardbeg Beastie is a great one. But like I said, you just have to know that it's going to be peaty, it's going to be smoky, and you just have to kind of go into it with that. Do you have that? Do you guys have that by any chance? You don't have.
I don't know. Hang on, I'm making a modification here to this scene. Hang on. I'm bringing in the bottle y'all are talking about here.
You're saying this is you don't like this?
Who, me?
Yeah.
It'd be way too
really
peaty
is
for
called
you.
Wee Beastie.
Yeah, it is. It's Wee Beastie.
I don't
Yes.
think so. I've got the
That Ardbeg that Ardbeg is very very peaty. I'm telling you, it's
Yeah.
very peaty.
no.
It's stronger than the Lafroig. Like it's strong, but I liked it. But I knew what I was getting into when I got it. That's the thing.
So what about like that strong peaty note? Did you find like turned you on about it? Here, let's try this rye real quick. So hang on, who was the one that was asking us about this rye? Hang on a second, Adam.
Sure.
Who was it? Was that Gandy? Where's the rye? Oh, here it is. It was Ken. It was Ken. Oh, and now my chat's behind that. Hang on, I can fix that. Chat pop up. Put it above there. Okay, so Ken, we are about to try the rye right now. All right, you ready?
Cheers.
Give us 1 second, Adam.
Sure. I've seen that. I think that's something that's readily available here.
It's strong.
This would be really good in a. You know what? This
It's
would
not
be
bad. It's just
This would be
strong.
amazing in an old fashioned.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, hang on. Stop laughing because you're literally sitting here telling me, oh, in order to enjoy scotch, you got to pour like 9 gallons of water in it.
No, I said put 1 drop of water in there. I didn't say that you had to dump Kool-Aid into
Can
it
you
to make it bearable.
Grab a bottle. No, hang on. Bring the Glen back. Grab a bottle of water out of that fridge over there. Let's put a little drop of water in this.
I am all
Really a drop. Like just don't with anything.
I'm willing to try whiskey now.
I'm amazed at what water does with that.
Hang on, honey. You're talking over Adam because you can't hear him.
Okay.
Go ahead, Adam.
That Port Charlotte is really good too. That's another solid one. If you like the peat, that's a great one. I've not had the other one.
Dude, okay, you really want to tell me you can pronounce that? Bunahuna. That's like Benihana, like we're going to eat at a restaurant.
You have to use a Scottish accent. It's Bunahana.
I can't find any water.
Seriously, there's no bottled water in there? No, you got to be wrong. I don't believe you. Hold on.
Okay.
Hang on. There's got to be
Why is
water
that?
in this fridge. Hold on.
Yeah, the reason I'm willing to try Scotch is I'm part Scottish. My great grandmother actually came from Scotland, Island of Otteron. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Well, if you just a lot of people have the misconception. I think that that it has to be peaty to be Scottish, and that's not true. You know, the Highland Scotches, the Speyside, which is the Macallan, those guys are not peaty at all. The Isla, which it's a little bitty island, very peaty.
Is that the ISL or ISLAY?
Yeah, it's Isla. Just pronounce it Isla. That stuff's all except for one distillery on there is going to be. I would put it in the cap. I would use the cap.
I put it in the cap. I'm
I'm
trying, my man. Hang on.
All right. Yeah.
I gotta look up. Okay, what did Dave say? He said one. What is that from? One oh, I'm thinking of the hunt. God, that's how old I am. The Hunt for Red October. One ping only. Remember that? Anybody remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. 1 drop. Boom. Let me put 1 drop.
I got the Armageddon line in my head.
Okay, I put more than 1 in hers, but whatever.
But you got to remember what it tasted like before then. So
I do.
Only. I remember. It was like okay, but it was like old fashionable. It was perfect for an old fashioned.
The flavor has changed. Like the smell has changed.
What?
Yeah.
No, hang on. That has to be just because it's decanted longer. There's no way water just did that.
No, it's completely.
No.
I'm telling you,
Why do you got a million times sweeter? It has a
Yes,
super sweet smell now.
I'm telling you guys.
What the hell?
Butterscotch.
Every drink you guys do from here on out, you should always after you drink about half of it, you should drop a drop of water in there just to change the chemistry in it. Not an ice cube.
What?
Just drop a drum. Yeah.
Just happened.
Yeah. Well, me adding water to my drinks a little bit it changes everything. So
I will. Hang on. Go ahead, Adam. I was listening to Adam. Go ahead.
Yeah, just one. I'm amazed at what one drop does. I think it just especially if you have a bottle like someone like me who has limited bottles, you kind of get tired of what you're drinking constantly, and you just take that one drop. It's like that way you're not adding a cherry or an orange to it or sugar. You put a drop of water in there and it changes. It's like you're having it's the same drink. It's just slightly different.
Yeah. So. There it is. One ping only. Does nobody remember that movie? That's the best movie ever. He's like looking through the periscope and he slams it up because he's like basically texting. Or was that Reacher? Wait, who is that Reacher?
No, it's not Reacher. It's Jack Ryan. It's
Jack Ryan. Thank you.
Ryan.
Wrong Jack. Because he's like texting him. And he's like, I know you. He's like, I know you want to defect.
And it's also the best transition from Russian to
English.
Yeah,
dude. No movie on this planet because he's like speaking in Russian, but he's reading a Bible verse, and he gets to the word Armageddon, which is the same in both languages. Yeah.
I love that scene.
Dude, that movie, I saw it in the theater. That's how freaking old I am.
We're old.
One ping only. Do I sound like Sean Connery? Does that make me extra hot now?
No.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna sip this, Adam. Here we go. You ready?
I already tasted it. It tastes completely different.
What? Yeah. Wait. One drop did that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't put any more in there.
Now. Yeah.
You put two drops in there and it'll water it down. So
no, that was perfect. Like it tastes like butterscotch.
They make little piping things that you can do, but I've seen them when they use it and it's too much. Like I always use I put like as little as I can put into a capful and then drop it in there for a Glencairn. That's what I do. So
more will ruin it. So why does more ruin it? I've tried reading the science behind it. Yeah, no, there really is. There's like hydrophobes and dihydrophobes, and when you put water in it,
it's carbon. A lot of it has to, especially with Scotch, it has to do with the carbon of what's going on with it.
What a shocker! What a shocker that it's just solid carbon charcoal that you're tasting.
I don't know why you hate on the Scotch. You're a secret Scotch lover. You just don't know it yet. I'm like that guy that knows you're in love with a girl and you're just fighting it. And when you fall in love, when you fall in love, I feel so bad for you right now. Like you have so much love coming in the future, so much more opportunities for you, and then you're just going to be like the denial is just terrible right now.
Yeah, I mean, look, you may be right. Now,
I am right.
What I will say is I have already moved the bar from totally ignoring this shelf and that shelf to actually visiting my Scotch shelf here. I don't know if you can see this on camera. This is my Scotch area.
Because we got the Game of Thrones stuff because I'm obsessed with Game of Thrones.
Oh my God, dude! She watches every Game of Thrones thing on this planet. Yeah,
so that's how we got that started. I think we have the full collection in the other room.
Yeah, I have like another wet bar area in another room that has even more bottles.
And did you got the taste?
Go ahead.
You got the taste example, which I haven't seen that you showed. That is in there. Is the La Santa one of the choices for the Glenmorangie? The La Santa.
I don't know.
It'll be a red bottle. I think you would probably enjoy that. It's a little. You had the 4-pack, and I couldn't see on there.
Is it here? Hang on, give me a second to find it. There it is. Hang on, let me get rid of it. Remove the Laddie 10.
The Laddie 10 shouldn't be peaty at all. That's on Isla. That's from the Isle of Isla, and it's not peaty at all.
So it's got Glenmorangie 10-year cask matured. It's got a Glenmorangie. What'd you say, La Santa?
Yeah, it'll be a red label. It'll be a red or a pinky label.
There's a red label La Santa sherry cask finished 12-year.
Yeah, I think you would enjoy that one, and then try it. Yeah, I think you would enjoy that, and it deserves a drop of water after you've tried it a little bit. Remember what we talked about.
Let's go for it.
He's like my dad. He's like, remember what we talked about now. Like when the bully's hitting you in the face, you just do this.
No, when you're talking to the girl, you talk pretty to her. You talk nice to her.
Yeah. We should talk about how we met on one of these live streams.
Oh, Lord.
I feel you saw Star Wars in the theater, and I'm talking the original episode 4. Yeah, I know, Michael. We actually would love to start doing like a Gen X podcast thing. Man, like I get so. That's why about all my intro shits, all this '80s stuff, I'm so nostalgic about it.
I am too.
The first movie I ever saw was in the drive-in. It was Star Wars with my dad. He was in a green Volkswagen Beetle. I'll never forget it. That was the very first movie I saw. So.
We were just talking about this on Baker's channel, and Baker says, I hated Scotch at first. Now I love single malts and keep wanting to buy more. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. So I'm going to try this. So on Baker's stream, actually Star Wars, I don't know, maybe Laura can tell us why, because I don't even remember why. Somehow Star Wars came up. And in my opinion, I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this. I think that, what was the one with the female lead? Was it Rogue One?
I like Rogue One. I thought
Rogue One was the female where the planet blew up at the end, right? Dude,
yeah.
that,
Spoilers.
in my opinion, is the best Star Wars story ever. Now, did you know that the end of that movie
continues
they added that after the movie was already in the can. They like reopened everything, went back and added that scene with Darth Vader.
Wasn't that the one where they lead off where the original 3 came in the canon? The first
yes. Well, so in episode 4 or 5, Leia says, because she's got the plans to the Death Star.
No, you're not right though. She said many Bathans died. It's not the same. It's not the same.
No, wait, no. What are you talking? No. I'm talking about. She said she's got the plans for the inner workings of how to destroy the Death Star, and she says you have no idea what we went through to get these plans. And that was the whole story of Rogue One. Like everybody fucking died. That was the whole story.
What's great about that movie is besides K2 or K the robot, name me one other person if you haven't seen Andor that's in there. But you can't really name anybody. So it's pretty funny. Like I never could. None of the names stuck out at me after I watched it.
Hold on. Oh my God. Okay, Major Zero. Read the comment on the screen.
I did. I told him. I told him. I said. You have to know what you're getting into.
You don't to embrace it. Okay. Do you want us to go straight with no water first? Is that what you want?
Yes.
To do?
Yeah. Definitely straight with no water. Take a little bit. Take a little sip of it.
Gandy, you know what? That's the right mentality, is to be kind of like nomadic with all this stuff. And just keep
like apple juice.
And to keep a total. Well, yeah, but it's like sherry finished, right?
Yes, it's definitely sherry finished. Yeah.
Need to research the lens they use for that film. This is the story itself. Oh, really? Okay, I'll have to check that out. Oh, yeah, you're right. Wow.
Apple juice.
Like not like a red apple, like a solid red apple. What's the red apple called? Red Delicious.
Yes.
Yeah.
That may just be the sherry coming through, though. All right.
It just, for some reason, makes me think.
Do you clink glasses when you cheers?
Yeah, I don't care. I love the hate, man. Are you kidding me? You know, my other channel, I get hate all the time. The hate keeps me warm at night. So
I feel like the hate means you're doing something right.
God,
yeah.
it's getting stronger.
This I gotta say. Now, okay, hang on. Well, hold on before you get all braggy. Hold on a second. Hang on. This is not bad. There's this little bit weird plasticky trash bag note in it.
No.
But hang on. But then it quickly gets replaced by like a smoky note. So there's like this sweet, and then it goes like kind of like, oh, I'm turning into a plastic garbage thing, and then it scoots quickly into like a smoky note that eliminates that. So it's an interesting trip. I don't hate it, huh?
Are we smelling the same thing?
No, I tasted it.
Oh, you tasted it.
Yes, try tasting.
So do you get ice cream at all? Like I think I've got vanilla ice cream, like a vanilla-ish. I assumed you would like it.
Hold on. Plastic garbage bag.
Wow, that's good.
What? What is happening? Did you just convert my wife? What is going on? Apple juice? You don't get that like smoky note on the end. You get that, like, oh my God, our house is on fire. And
take another sip. You you need another sip there. You need. Did you take a big gulp of it? I think we need to kind of let it chew around your mouth, coat the inside of your mouth there a little bit.
Look,
so.
I'll admit. Okay, there's a little bit of. You know what? I'm getting a little bit of a vanilla note on this. This is not bad. Oh. This is not
slight
bad.
Burn over time.
And I didn't get the garbage bag note the second time. This is not bad.
So I think your problem is that every time you drink something, you're expecting the brown sugar bomb and the caramel bomb, and you're not getting it now. You just have to understand that that's not what's happening.
Yeah, but what did Laura say? She said single malt. So this is a single malt.
Yes.
This is good.
Okay, Laura.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I don't need water.
No. I just say to add the water to see what happens. It's more like a science experiment.
So okay, why are single malts? Why do you think that Baker and myself are enjoying singles versus what's the other option? Just try like one drop.
I know.
Here, hook me up too. Like versus what? Like blended malts, right?
Well, most of the Scotch is going to be the barley. I mean, the malted barley anyway. That's pretty much a standard for Scotch. So you're not in like in America where you're going to have corn and rye and everything else. You got barley, you got malt, which I think is the superior. This is me personally, obviously, is the superior grain to use because it's not.
You hear this asshole? I love you, Adam. That's amazing. Hang on, Sherwood calls it ball hair tire fire. It's a very distinct smell. Okay. What is ball hair?
He's probably talking about he's probably talking about that. He's probably talking about the Arbag, which it's yeah. So I'm curious what the water did. I'm curious what the
It's still little water.
Hang on, Adam. You better jump in here and give Patrick some bourbon CPR because he's dying right now, buddy. He's fucking dying.
Sorry, Patrick. You and I are agree to disagree.
Patrick, here's the thing. You can't take a giant mouthful of that. You have to take the smallest little bit, get in your mouth, kind of chew it around, or actually now Patrick, put a drop of water in it. Some good bottled water, just one drop, and see what happens.
Put a scoop of vanilla ice cream in it, and you'll be good.
Oh,
no, he's not making an old fashioned. So
okay. It took me a minute to process that because I've had a couple drinks, but that was pretty funny. That was pretty funny.
Actually, I think I like it better without the water.
Okay, I'm gonna try it with the water.
It's still good. I just like.
I think the water might help. Ooh. Like I said, it's more about a science experiment. Yeah. Kind of what happens with it. It just changes it. I don't think the Lasanta needs the water. I really don't. But I think you should.
No, it doesn't.
I think you.
Go ahead.
No, I think you should put a drop of water in everything you're drinking, especially when you get like just to see what's going to happen. Especially if you're drinking more than one. If you're drinking out of the bottle, I think you definitely should just see what's going to happen. So.
Yeah, assuming more than I'm enjoying Scotch, Irish American single malts, all types of malts. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I agree with you. In fact, I was telling somebody the other day that's how you know, like when we were going to cigar bars prior to like remote work world, which I love. That was like how you could tell if you were in like a high-end cigar whiskey bar, was if they brought you, like if you asked for like a Glen of bourbon, and they brought you like he's talking about like a little dropper.
Yeah.
That was how you knew you were, and they don't,
they
give you the option
to donuts, like
here's
some sugar.
They give you the option, like Adam is saying, to explore it on your own. Yeah. Like drink it neat, try this, try whatever. All right, yeah, I gotta say,
I like it without the water.
I don't hate this. Nope. In fact, I would go as far as to say
I would buy that.
I would buy a bottle of this.
I would.
And I would enjoy this.
Yeah.
Legit.
Yeah. I think we have a convert. I'm not. It's my first time
and this really surprises me because not only am I not a Scotch fan, but I'm typically not like a finished spirits fan. So like bourbon that's finished in like rum or sherry casks or whatever, I typically don't like. So this has got like everything going against it, and I enjoy that.
Well, I think that once again, I think it's because you're using malted barley and not using, grain, which is, corn, which is just naturally a heavy sugar base thing. It doesn't need it. You don't need it with almost any bourbon. Anything to me, anytime you have a bourbon and you're putting in a finished cast of something, it's almost a gimmick because it's already going to be sweet enough as it is. To me, you need to do. That's why they put that stuff in charred barrels, is to kind of try to fight. They put that bitterness or the oakiness into it because it's so sweet. They're just trying to find new ways for it not to be sweet. Where the malted barley is sweet, but it's not too sweet.
Yeah. I just noticed that your audio was like redlining, so I turned your audio down. So guys in the chat, tell me if I turned Adam down too much. All right, Major Zero with his Jedi mind tricks converting the bourbon simps into Scotch snobs.
Hey, it's only my first Scotch.
he's like, yeah. He's like,
it's only my first.
He's like, you don't like bourbon anymore. You do this Scotch. I do like Scotch. What is going on?
I think I'm gonna change my header to Scotch evangelist. So yes. I take every time I sit at a bar and I sit by somebody, I sit by them. By the time they get done sitting beside me, they're Scotch lovers. So McAllen needs to hire me.
So if I handed you a whiskey sour or an old fashioned or a mojito,
excuse me,
would you like? Okay, in fact, hang on. Erase all those questions. Let me just ask you this: What are your cocktails? What cocktails do you enjoy?
So, I'm 51 years old. For most of my adult life, once I started drinking man drinks, it was old fashioned, and it was mainly because I couldn't afford a decent whiskey.
Troy.
You get the well.
I'm loving Troy tonight. Go ahead, Adam. I'm listening.
He's just
it was always, and I like a whiskey sour.
I'm trying to find my Drambuie. Go ahead. I'm just talking over you. Just go ahead.
No. It's with a low quality whiskey. That's why you have an old fashioned. That's what you do.
Yeah.
I can't tell me Elijah Craig and old fashions I've had. Because I'm not. It needed something different. In there. But once I discovered Scotch, I've been neat Scotch straight out.
Neat Scotch. Okay, so if I gave you some Drambuie and some Monkey, would you drink that? Like, is it rusty now?
I would try. I would try it.
Have you now? Let me ask you this: Have you had? This is like within, and Dave's gonna know. I don't know if Dave is still in here. This came into our circle later in life. The Godfather. Have you heard of that?
I don't think so.
So it's a 1-to-1 of Disaronno and Scotch.
I have some Disaronno. I'm not doing it tonight. I do IT work and I have to do some work tomorrow at 6:00 in the morning. So I had to stop after the Baker thing. But I have some. Was it 1-to-1 Disaronno and just a Scotch? Is there a specific one?
I typically use, and you're gonna hate me for this. I typically use like a Macallan 12. And
the oak cask or the sherry
cask? The double cask is what I have.
Yeah, the double oak cask. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what would be good with that? If I was going to do it, I would use.
You want to see? Look how much of that bottle I've drank.
That's good though. I mean, I like that you had that big Macallan there. You could do that. I would do that Drambuie and the famous grouse.
Really?
That's what I would.
Like what? Like 1-to-1?
You call it the Godfather. I would try that. I may do that. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do one of those. I actually had one of the famous grouse tonight, and I put an orange in it, a tangerine in it, just to kind of see what was going to happen.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it. Like I said, the famous grouse needs to be mixed with something because it's a poor, quote unquote, poor quality. To me, Scotch, and it's also blended. I think I kind of touched on it a little bit last night. They use the same oak barrels over and over again, and I think I read someplace one time that they could be 30 years old.
Wow, no shit.
Yeah, they're just old, oak. You might get one time that's super oaky, but I would do that with that if you feel like it's good.
I'm doing 2 ounces of the famous. What is it? Grouse? I had a hard time with that yesterday. And I'm going to I almost poured that in my whiskey sour. And I'm going to 2 ounces of Drambuie.
You never would have known the difference.
I know. All right, let me get rid of this. My wife is so damn short. Let me get rid of this.
We have a stool around here.
I know. You need to stand on a stool. Like, you're so short.
You need to pour some more Scotch.
I love short women, though. So that's why we got married. All right, here we go. Should I put a cube in it? What do you think?
Try it and that, and then add.
All right, Troy. 1-to-1 Drambuie famous grouse? What is it?
Grouse.
There's another thing.
Are you drinking out of a straw?
Ooh. would you stop shitting on me? Damn it! Here you go. Every little
I'm a woman.
He's always trying to take my damn man card away from me. All right, there you go. There, he's like, wait a minute, is that cup pink? What is going on here?
Wait, look. There's nothing better than this. Watch. So it's like you're a man. You're gonna be like, you know what? We're gonna go storm that hill. Hold on one second.
Wow.
As you drink out of this.
That's good.
Listen, this is really good. 1-to-1 on the famous grouse and Drambuie. That's really good.
So it's
like
1 ounce,
drinking
1 ounce to 1
juice.
ounce.
I just did 1-to-1, so I just did 2 ounces.
Oh my
2
word!
ounces.
I could drink this all day long.
That's
I told you.
really good. This has like a black licorice, a little bit of a honey note on it. That's really good.
Yeah. And I'm
Oh,
very
turn
picky.
Adam back up. Okay, sorry guys. All right, I'll turn back up. So what do you do? What do you do for Adam or for Adam? What do you do for IT work, Adam?
I'm a systems engineer. I do everything. I work for a living. I do everything from keeping the internet flowing to sometimes they even ask me to unplunge toilets. So
Yeah. Anybody,
infrastructure. So
I've been in the IT world since I was 13, so I hear you. Like the IT, anybody in IT wears like a million hats. Like that's just how it is, and everything's on fire always, and everybody wants everything done yesterday, and everything's always wrong, and everything's always chaotic. Okay, he's talking to somebody. Fantastic stuff, Troy. I got a bottle of spring. I have to try it.
I think you're probably the first person to ever. I think you're the first person to ever make that drink, so you get to name it. So.
You know what? I'll call this the Major Zero cocktail. I will contribute this to you, sir. 1-to-1 famous grouse and Drambuie. We'll call this the Major Zero.
Is really good.
This is the Major Zero. This is
my
really
God.
good.
Like
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's a legit.
Oh, so he does say serve over ice. Okay.
Yeah, I don't. You might throw an ice cube in there. I don't know what the water. I'd be curious. I'd be afraid the water would do.
Shred word. I'm right there with you, dude.
I don't think
the
I would
shorter
do
the girl,
anything.
the more in love I am. I'm with you.
Yeah,
on
I'm
that.
5'1".
All right, I'm gonna grab an ice cube and then
that.
let's just try an ice cube in this. Hang on.
I don't want to ruin it.
All right, watch out. What's wrong with you?
I think it's perfect.
Oh, the way
Don't
that
put
it is.
Don't put it in yours. Just take a sip of his. So.
It's only one glass.
Oh.
Let me see the cup.
Still a sip before the change.
Yeah, I don't know. I would almost say. I think I would. I'm curious. I'm curious about what would happen if you put a lemon in there. So.
There's a 0% chance I'm going to pick up that straw and stir it because I don't want Henry to be like, oh my God, is this guy stirring with a straw? So I'll pick
I mean,
you're being awful sensitive tonight.
Jesus gave you a finger for pointing and stirring your drinks, not for drinking out of your.
I like that. I like that. All right, I'm going to use an actual stir here. All right, there you go. Try that, babe. See if that's better with it cold. I'm curious.
It's going to be great.
It's not bad.
It's going to be refreshing.
It's not bad.
It's hard to drink with 2 ice cubes.
Oh, do you need a straw?
No.
You can use a straw, but I can't.
Yes, ladies can use a straw.
Yeah, here you
that's
go.
Exactly.
Here
That's
you
what
go.
they're inventing.
Apparently, I'm not allowed to use a straw, but here you go. You can use a little straw. Go ahead.
I like it better without the ice.
Without the ice, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know about that. That's
I
pretty
like
damn
it without
good.
the ice.
That's pretty damn good. I think it's good either way. That's
I think
really
it's amazing without the ice, but
That's really good. All right, well, look, Adam, if you got a 6 a.m. change control window, whatever, I feel your pain. If you want to get out of here, I appreciate you joining.
yes, thank you for
No,
stopping
no,
by.
I can hang out
Okay.
a bit.
All right,
I'm
cool.
just not drinking. So especially if we're talking about scotch, I gotta.
Okay, well, is there any
That
other
you
scotch
converted
you
me.
want us to try? Because I gotta say,
This is
now
good.
I'm interested.
This
You got
is
me
good.
interested, buddy. So,
So have you tried the laddie? Have you tried the laddie behind you?
I have. I don't really remember it that well. Do you want me to try it again?
So I've not had it.
Remember anything.
Well, if you haven't had it, well, I don't want to taste it then. I'm gonna finish
Well,
this
here's it,
whiskey
but
sour.
here's
Hang
it.
on, let me go back to my girl drink, my whiskey sour. Too much sody pop.
I'm glad you got to stick your finger out. So that laddie supposedly doesn't have is not peated. It's not. It's on the island. It's on the island. It's not. I've not had it. Supposedly it's not at all. So I don't know. Let me go to some Google foo here. I've not had it.
Oh,
but
it does say unpeated. That is like an actual like highlighted thing. Like they try to advertise on the can. This isn't shitty.
So it's oh come on.
Okay.
It's
Okay. Oh, look,
but
Dave,
it's
very light
from
peat.
Island.
Okay.
Let's go for it.
You know what?
Hell.
We've gone this far. We may be having another kid tonight at this point.
No.
All right.
So
No.
this is actually from the same. It's on Isla. So it's everybody on the Isla does heavy peat, but these guys.
So do you drink
Upstairs.
Scotch and Glens or double Roxes? Like what do you put them in?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh,
You. Who else am I talking
Give me a
to?
little bit.
Oh, I was gonna say mine are just neat. So hey, look, before you take that, little sips first. Come on, you don't get a mouthful of it and start complaining about Band-Aids and plastic bags because you don't know how to handle big boy
First
things.
of all, it's garbage bags, not plastic bags. All right, here we go. Laddie 10, Dave and Adam, this is for you.
Spin it around.
Oh, okay. This smells more like apple crisp, like the dehydrated apples. Like the apple chips. That's what it smells like.
Yeah, I get a lot of apple from Scotch. I get a lot of apple from me. I get more of kind of a green apple from a lot of them. I think though.
Yeah. So Troy's saying he just finished a pour on that. I assume you're talking about the Laddie 10.
This
No peat. Have you already tasted it? Very good pour. Gandy Road, need to drop off. Thanks, Whiskey Wisdom, for streaming. It's been great. Miss Whiskey Wisdom, you're a trooper to be applauded. Cheers, everyone. Gandy, thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Cheers.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Impromptu.
Yeah, I know this is like a totally impromptu stream. Need only one drop or no ice. Neat. For the Laddie 10, just neat. Troy says, oh, what is it with this word? Bunna, hunna. Bro, Bunna.
I actually saw something on Instagram about them.
Troy, can you... What, about Baker Drinks?
No, about Bunna Hanahan.
Oh, Troy, can you phonetically spell that for the morons in the group? Bunna Habahan.
It's like being in Sunday school. You say it quickly and confidently, and no one's gonna.
No. Listen, that's what my partner Brandon does. He says shit all the time, so confidently, and he's wrong all the time, and all the comments.
He took French in high school. His French is better than mine.
No, I'm talking about.
I grew up around Canadian
Like we will be
French.
out doing a bourbon hunt and we'll see a bottle and he's like, "Oh, that's," and he admits it to me. He told me that when he was really really young, one of his teachers said, "Even if you don't know, just say it with confidence and people will believe you." And so like to this day, he'll just say shit, and I'll be like, "Dude, there's no way you know that." He's like, "No, I don't know what I'm talking about." I'm like, "You say it with such confidence though." And he's like, "Yeah, I know." All right, so Bunna Hanabin. But
what?
Like, dude, B and H should never be next to each other.
Have you ever heard of Buddha?
Okay, yeah. Wait, Boo. Yeah, but that B and H aren't next to Buddha, are they?
See, Bunna.
Look at you try to get me
know.
in some serious shit, Adam. Jesus. Okay, Boon Haban. Boona Haban. Okay. Laura's probably like, these guys are morons. Boon,
We've also been drinking a lot.
Boona Hob. Holy shit. Boon.
Trying to get drunk people.
Laughing at me. Boon Hob on. Okay. Wait, what are we even talking about anymore? I feel like we just got like hypnotized. Are we in a cult now? Like what's going on?
Have you guys even tried to? Have you even? What smell you get off of that besides apple? Have you tried it yet?
I haven't tried it yet.
The smell of these better than this so far.
Yeah, this is my favorite one so far. I still just get solid like you know when you take like the thin like in a bag like we get like the dehydrated apple chips. It smells exactly like that. I'm not getting anything else.
I don't think I care for the smell of this one.
Maybe
compared to these, I've been spoiled. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I don't know.
It.
So what do you get from it? Oh, you haven't had this.
I haven't had it, so I just know that I saw it back there. I saw it in your background, and I want to try it. I'm curious, and if you don't like it, I'll probably will like it. So
you know what? Let me pull it up.
It doesn't smell fruity to me. It's almost. It does have like a plasticky smell.
Yeah, hang on. Let me. Okay, so let's see. Laddie 10 flavor. This is kind of cheating, but you know what? Let's do it. Flavors. Spiral. Ooh, doesn't have a great rating here. Ooh. Oh, this is flavor.
Yeah, I don't care for the smell. I need to try it.
Yeah, I'm not super. Okay, here we go. So here. Ooh, shit.
Yeah,
here you go, Adam. Hang on, I'm gonna bring this on the screen. Can I capture this Chrome window here?
Is this what you're pulling up? What we're spelling right now and tasting?
The Laddie 10.
I don't know what you're saying.
Oh no, that's something.
This is. Oh wait, what the fuck?
What are
Yeah,
you?
yeah,
Oh,
no,
yes.
This is the Laddie 10 right here. So this is supposed to be. Can I not?
I get the salty.
Why
Most
is it
definitely get the salty.
Zoom in on this. Hang on. Open image.
The salty is
What
very
the
strong.
hell?
The salt smell is very strong.
Ugh.
That's what I'm getting. Then that more I smell it and see that, yes.
Well, and what they like to say, people generally, is that smell is the ocean, the sea.
Yes.
You're getting because they're right there
Yes.
and because they're right there. All those distilleries are right there on the bank of it. So
Well, and so what's interesting about that? Okay, hang on. Can I zoom in on this now? Why can I not zoom? Like everything I'm trying to do here is not working very well. I guess let me put this in.
Don't get
paint.
anything else but the salt. The salt is very strong.
Yeah, we did a review on Weller Green Label a long time ago. It was one of our first videos, and I got a salty pretzel note on that, and everybody made fun of me. So I totally get the salty pretzel note. All right, let me see if I can.
Do you care if I drink it?
Well, hang on. I'm trying to pull this in so Adam can see this. Hang on. Okay, there we go. That should help, hopefully. That did not help.
I'm surprised it's got smoky on there because you shouldn't have. It's either light peat or no peat. So.
Okay, there we go. So it's got. I don't know if you can see this on the
Salty
screen
should be
here.
like
I can see it.
big salt.
Okay, so it's got sweet vanilla, smoky honey, citrus, salty, lemon zest, oak, and fruit. Jesus, they're getting all that out of this? Hang on.
You have to pretty much close your eyes.
I get,
and smell
yeah,
it.
okay, the smoky is the dominant on the spiral, 100% correct. I definitely get the honey and the vanilla.
I get the salt
get
and the
that.
citrus.
The salt
is
I
pro-
get. I'm not
This
smelling
is probably
any
gonna.
sweet.
This is probably gonna need a drop of water after you try it. So.
Okay, all right, cheers. Let's try it. Let's try it.
I can't see your face because you've got it covered up. I'm gonna assume you're smiling and enjoying it.
There you go. You can see my face now. Actually, what actually happened was when I took
Ooh, that's burn.
yeah, when I brought the glass to my eyes actually had to like close because like the ethanol or whatever the alcohol like went in. It was like pepper spray in my eyes.
I forget you don't like stuff with proof on it. So.
Ooh, that's strong.
Yeah, I think I like the whatever this is better.
This is better than
Yeah.
this.
Glen Morangi.
Yeah, I've definitely not had it. So you were my guinea pig, unfortunately. I put a drop of water in it, see what happens.
Oh,
So
Bunahab.
I'm
This is
game.
extremely smoky, very smoky. 6 minutes from now, try to say it. Yeah, more like right now. Try to say it.
There you go. Got you
It's
some
stronger,
water.
100 proof. Are you talking about? What are you talking? Did you put
I put
water in this?
Yep.
Dave, what are you talking about? Stronger, 100 proof. Oh, it is 100 proof.
Wow.
Holy shit,
That's
he's
probably
right.
why it's so strong.
Okay,
It's
I
so
didn't realize
burn.
that.
Because I had
Yeah,
it's
it's-
like, woo.
Why is Scotch typically lower proof than bourbon? Why is that a thing?
because I think it's just the way it's aged.
Ooh,
it.
Yeah, Troy, apples, pears, figs. You know what? Figs. That's another good note. Oh, I totally got to sneeze and I can't mute my mic.
Harry sneezed once.
Sorry, guys.
We're so getting what our kids
Oh,
have.
man, we are so fucked.
At least you can
Everybody in
smell.
our house has
We can
COVID right now except
smell.
us. Well, it's been fun, but got enough time for 2.5 hour nap, then back to work. Michael Bortner, that's
Thank
a new
you.
name. Cheers. Thank you for joining.
Cheers, thank
Appreciate it,
you.
sir. Oh, man, here we go. Hold on. I really...
Plus, you've been smelling every.
Oh, Jesus. I got to figure out a way on our Rode mics to hit a button to mute our mics. That's brutal. Okay, did the water do anything?
The smell still has a salt, very strong
Yeah,
salt.
you know what? The salt note's actually a little more prominent. That's interesting. I can't believe that just one little drop of
sneeze.
water significantly changes the
Yeah.
nose like that.
Did it cover up the smoke at all? The smell?
No, and it didn't on the taste either. It's still really smoky. I got to be honest. I like the Glen whatever way better.
Yeah,
Way
and that's fine.
better.
And
Sorry.
like I said, I've never had it, so and unfortunately I wouldn't couldn't recommend it for you. So It sounds interesting. I like that it's got a higher proof, though. I mean, that I agree with you. A lot of the scotches have a kind of a lower.
Yeah, you're right.
Lower proof.
The Glenmorangie, this is only 86 proof. I didn't realize how low proof Scotch was. Must be because they're a bunch of pussies.
Glasses.
Oh, shots fired.
Well, you're the one that couldn't handle the 100 proof Scotch, so you tell me.
Which one was that? Wait, hang on. Which one are you talking about?
The Laddie.
Oh, the Laddie. I could handle it. It just listen. It just wasn't as good as the Glenmorangie. I like the Glenmorangie better.
Put a cherry in it, and then.
Yeah, maybe so. All right. Is there any other scotches we should try while we still have our taste?
What else you got back there?
I'm enjoying how my new. Yeah, we are. We are in our relationship and in bourbon and scotch, whatever. I've got some Hibiki. I've got, dude. Okay.
Ooh, I've never had.
There's
Japanese
no way that you like Johnny Walker 18, Adam. There's no way.
I don't like Johnny Walker at all.
Thank
I don't
you.
like. There's
Okay.
not one. But is that the Dalfor right there? Is that the to your left Dalfor? Is that the Dalfor right there right there?
The Dalmore.
I'm sorry, Dalmore. Yeah,
It's
sorry,
the Dalmore cigar malt.
Oh, I've not had that. So I've had the other one, which I enjoy. So
I've got the Dalmore cigar malt. I've got the Glenfiddich 15. I've got a ton of Game of Thrones stuff. You want me to try some of the Game of Thrones stuff? I got a Mortlock 15 year that's never been opened. Want me to try that?
Sure. I've never had it. So
fucking A. Let's try it.
We're gonna be crawling
Banker, this is for you, girl. This is a Six Kingdoms Mortlock single scotch. Or single malt.
Is blended.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
Walker's awful.
Yeah. Where's that from? Does it say is it a Highland or a Spade or a Isla?
Dude. You're gonna drop it.
Product of Scotland. Imported. Nope, not helping.
Do you want me to help you?
It just says Mortlock, M-O, and the O has an underscore. What do you mean help me? I can read.
Product of Scotland.
Oh, thanks. That clears it up. That was super helpful. She's taking it back. All right, whatever. Go ahead. You figure it out.
Well, it depends
Oh,
on
it's
where
fine.
the company is.
Well, generally, if it's from up north, it's going to be
shit.
kind of the space.
Did you hold on? Did anybody see me just save this Glen? Do you
Right
see
here.
this? This was going on the floor to shatter, and I caught it.
The distillery.
And nobody saw it. Nobody
Nope.
saw it. Nobody.
It
And the
is-
monitor's in the way, and it blocked it.
The distillery is
Hold
right
on, can we
here.
just appreciate the Neo
Thank
from the
you.
Matrix move I just did?
I greatly
This cable here,
appreciate
this
you
fell
not
off the
making me a
table
mess.
and went, and I caught it. That was awesome. All right, look, that makes up for my fucking straw, okay, Adam? I just caught that
It says
shit.
Dufftown, Keith,
Ninja-like reflexes. We just lost like
Shire,
10 viewers after me catching that.
Scotland.
All right, let's try it. Let's try it.
Shire. I don't know
Thank
where
you,
that is.
Mark. Thank you. Who's coming with me? Jan.
Booyah.
Thank you, Jan. Anybody know that movie? That's another old movie.
Booyah. There's
Do you know
the
the movie
mat on
I'm
the
talking about?
save.
Do you know the movie? Jerry Maguire? Really? Jerry Maguire?
I've never seen Jerry Maguire.
What? You've
No.
never seen Jerry Maguire?
No. All I've
Oh
seen is
my
snippets.
God.
Show me the money. That's all I've seen.
Oh my God.
Nope.
Adam, have you seen Jerry Maguire?
Everyone's seen Jerry Maguire except for your wife.
Except my wife. She's the only one who didn't pony up to pay for that movie.
Show him the money. Show him the money.
That was like Cuba Gooding
That's
Jr.
everybody knows that snippet.
Oh my God, how have you not seen that movie? Okay, this is going to be awful. By the way, I just want you to know, I had to have this imported from the UK. This is a very hard bottle
Oh,
to
you have
find.
another one that's imported from the UK.
I have several imported from the UK. So this is a very difficult bottle to find. Not a lot of people
I've
have
ne-
this. And I've
I've never
opened-
seen it.
I've never
I
opened
don't even know what it is. So
Oh, well, we about to try this shit. Let's do it.
I
You ready?
love it. What did you drink?
Ooh. Doesn't smell
It's
doesn't
not
smell
Whiskey Wisdom,
smoky.
It's Scotch Wisdom.
Hang on, let me see if I can find some information on this, and I'll pull it up in a Chrome browser.
Ooh.
I know, right? Thank you. Enjoy it while we still have our sense of smell,
Yeah.
because we losing it soon. Game
Well, our
of
kid hasn't left it.
You know,
Thrones.
you're gonna in a couple of days, you're gonna be drinking some of your candy bombs, and you're gonna be like, you know what I want right now? I want something different that tastes like that's just not like caramel and brown sugar and giving me diabetes. I think I want to try something
Jesus,
different. So,
dude. All right, hang on. Let me pull this up. In fact, before I share this, make sure no like porn pops up and YouTube like bans me. Okay, hang on. Let me see. Chrome. All right, I can share this now. All right, so this is. Why does this window look so shitty like this?
Pear.
There we go. Okay.
Pear.
It does smell like a pear. Okay. So so this is what we're drinking. It says present, future, Morlock, 15-year. Can I zoom in on this text? Let's see. What just happened? Okay, the 3-eye. Oh man, I'm like, what is going on? Okay, whatever. Morlock, Duff Towns. I just want to know like what this is from. I don't want to hear like a huge story about this bullshit. The 3-eyed raven is said to be, dude. Like fuck out of here. Just tell me what.
The 3-eyed raven is from Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
that's what
I know, but I want to hear
Yeah.
like what the distillery is and what this is about. You know. All right. Well, whatever. Anyways, this is what we're drinking. All right. We can go ahead and.
I'm googling it while you drink.
Okay.
So
It's like a
I'll figure it.
Okay, so Troy
It's like
says Space Side.
Pear with a little bit of apple. Like a
Yeah.
mix
Oh
of the
yes,
two.
pear.
Pear and apple.
Yeah. You. Cheers to you, babe. Pear.
I'm
Boom.
also had a lot to drink.
This is a Johnny
Boom.
Walker.
What'd you say, Adam?
This is a Johnny. I think this is a Johnny Walker.
Oh
custom.
no, really? Are we about to drink Walker? Because it's gonna be shit if we are.
It's just this. It's who owns. It's who does the distillery.
Okay.
So
All right, let's try it. Cheers.
You drink way too much at once. That's cigars and cigarettes.
Really, 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 really smoky.
Yes.
Um,
That's why I said cigars and cigarettes, like that smoky.
boy, okay. So
Very smoky.
this is like if you were to take a whole ashtray of cigarettes
Yes.
and somebody came along and dumped like a honey bear in it, and then you like smoked that. So there's like a really, really, really strong honey note in this for
Oh, I
some
get the
reason.
honey.
Yeah. Maybe it's like a sweetness from the apple, kind of like
There
that.
is a sweetness.
Yeah.
Like somebody dumped some fruit
Yes.
in that ashtray.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
And they're
exactly.
like, shake it up. Here you go.
Yes. God, this table is like a disaster. We're gonna have to clean
At
this
least
up
this is
tomorrow.
water.
All right, I'm gonna put some water in this. Hang on.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested to see what water's going to be. Need some help here.
Just dumped it on the table.
Yeah, after this, I'm going to bed and you
All right,
can
there you
clean
go.
up your mess.
All right, let's try some water. Ooh, really strong apple note.
Ooh, for me.
You know what? I don't hate this. Honestly, I don't hate this. This is not bad.
So
No,
is this something?
way better.
Really?
The
With the
smokiness
water?
is just like,
So I'd be curious about if you were smoking a cigar, which I don't really smoke cigars, but if you were smoking a cigar and you had one of these, I
very
think
good. It'd be a good mix.
Ooh.
Yeah, this would be good with a cigar.
Um.
It would complement it.
I
think it would.
I think I like this better without the water.
I like it with the water.
Yeah. So differing opinions here. I think this is better. I like the.
Just like you destroyed my drink mix with
Which
water,
one?
with ice
We don't
cube.
even have the label the correct way. We're such a bunch of plebs. I think I like it without the water because when you add the water to it, the like bitterness, smokiness is more prominent, and without the water, that sweetness comes in, and you lose that sweetness.
I like the sweet. I
Again,
like this with the water.
I'm a bourbon guy. You lose the sweetness when you add the water on that one.
I like it with
Yeah.
the water.
It's
without.
not bad. I still think this is my favorite right here.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
This
the
here is
Glenmorangie
like
12.
tied. Like all three of these, definitely
The
worth to
famous
have on the
grouse
shelf.
isn't that bad, and this is like the cheapest bourbon. That was like $25, I think.
Yeah, to me, if you want to try out with Scotch, you're just trying out, this would be a great triad to start with.
Yeah.
The only thing about that, I think the famous grouse is like it's very mild and it's a blend. So, and I think you might play a little Russian roulette with getting a bad bottle,
True.
But I definitely think it's a mixer.
Yes.
For sure. The famous grouse, 100%. I mean, like I went to their website to kind of look around and they had like 4 cocktails on there, and that's not something you normally see. Like that's the first thing that you normally see a neat drink or on ice, but they had cocktail suggestions, and especially a lot of stuff with citrus. That's why I dropped a tangerine in mine today just to see what would happen. So
a tangerine, okay.
I love tangerines.
Interesting.
I could eat a whole bag of tangerines.
Like an actual tangerine, or just like the juice?
I'm lazy. We were watching a movie. I was eating a tangerine, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna put one of these in there, and I just dropped it in there and let it kind of sit, and then ate the tangerine afterwards. We have a bunch of cute. I don't know if y'all call them cuties. We have a big thing of cuties here for the kids' lunches. So I just took one and dropped it in there to see what happened.
Cutie's a tangerine. That's what they just call
it. That's
a
tangerine, a cutie.
They call it cutie.
Isn't it the thing that got Netflix like banned, like the cuties?
No. Cootie.
You know what isn't that?
Cuties.
That was the thing that got
circle dot.
What was it? What was that movie that got Netflix banned? I thought it was called Cuties.
It was about kids cheerleading, but yeah.
No, this is cuties are these little tangerines.
Yes, Mark. Yes, I agree. Listen. I've known you since 2000 and 2000. Holy fuck! Have I known you 23 years? Is that a real thing? And I'm just now finding out that she has never seen Jerry Maguire, like as of right now.
Yes, we've been pretty much together since 2000.
I can't believe you've never seen Jerry Maguire. That blows my mind. Like the whole, like where he's dancing in the thing, he's like, "Show me the money," and
all I know is
Tom
show
Cruise
me the money,
is like, "Don't
everybody does that."
You've never seen that movie? I think that was like the last movie Cuba Gooding Jr. did, and then he just kind of like dropped off the fucking planet.
He had a lot of issues going on.
What were his issues? What happened to him?
I think he got in trouble with some stuff.
Did he? Yeah, I don't know.
Like most of Hollywood, somebody gets in trouble with something.
Anyways, all right. Well, look. Here's the results for tonight. I don't hate Scotch.
Me neither.
You, as the Scotch evangelist, you need to go to everybody's channel, join their Zoom, and convince the bourbon community to try Scotches. Because look, there's some enjoyment underneath all that smoke and fire.
I love the Scotch I drank tonight, except for that one. I was like, ooh. But the rest of it, I could completely enjoyable. I would drink it again.
And here's the thing: as you continue to go, your taste will mature, and you're going to want more of that peat. I think you're gonna start desiring and wanting it because you're just going to get tired of candy. Some people do, not everybody does.
I have to admit, I like sweet because every time I go out to eat, I always get there's a restaurant near us, and all I get is a blueberry citrus martini, and I drink it till the cows come home because I like fruity. That's just my palate.
And that's a great drink for a lady.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not even going to say what I drink. Jesus Christ.
He drinks old fashioned there. So.
No, that's not what I drink.
No, that's what you drink at there.
No, how do you not know what I drink?
Because you sit right next to me. It's an old fashioned.
No, I drink whiskey sours back to back.
Oh, am I thinking of your bond?
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, we have
an amazing.
There's a restaurant, a local restaurant. Somehow it's in like the top Atlanta 50 restaurants. And we literally live in like the smallest city ever in Georgia.
It's the outskirts of Atlanta. And it's an amazing
like the only
restaurant.
thing we're known for is the Falcons training camp. That's
should we mention the name of it? I think we should because the food there is also amazing.
Yeah, Antebellum.
Antebellum.
Amazing restaurant.
If you're ever in Atlanta.
Yeah. I think they're in like the top 50 or top 20 restaurants in Atlanta.
They've gotten some high accolades for their food.
Every time I go there, our waitresses and waiters are like, they see me and they're like, whiskey sour, sir? And I'm like, yeah, just keep them coming.
Because I think of...
but they have a ginger whiskey sour, which is incredible. And they have like this... Adam's like, you asshole. They have like little ginger candies they put it in. That sounds so bad. Just stop. It's so good though. They put like little crystallized ginger in it and like lemon. Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
It sounds good. My 14-year-old daughter would love it.
Now, I don't know if they have scotch there. I don't think they do.
I don't know. I've never looked.
Yeah, I don't think they do. We should look. You know what? I'll tell you what. Here's what I will make this commitment to you, Adam. The next time we go on our date night or we go to any kind of like high-end restaurant bar, I'm going to try to get some sort of scotch, whether it be a scotch like based cocktail or like a scotch drink. I will do that for you.
Because even there's a place near us called Chateau Alon, and they have a Louis bourbon bar.
Yeah, but that's more bourbon stuff.
I'm curious if they have scotch.
Yeah, maybe so. And I got your number now, so I will text you pictures of me trying scotch, and I will let you know how it goes. Please do. I love that. Nothing makes me happier to do that. And you'll probably get some junk from me too, and not my junk, but you'll get some junk shots of that. Yeah, no, that didn't come out. None of that came out right. None of that came out right.
Yeah, it's Saturday night.
I've
been up since 4:30, so.
Yeah, you want to text her your junk, go for it, but don't text me your junk. I don't want to see that. But I will make a commitment to you. I will try to do more scotches. What I've learned from this is I don't think I can say I hate scotch anymore. Nope. I can't say that anymore. And that is a start. That's a start, right, Adam?
Baby steps.
That's all I want is just to get you over here. And I started out the exact same way. I tried it. I bought that bottle. I bought that Lagavulin 8. I thought I made the biggest mistake of my life. I said, this is terrible. But then I was like I said, I had that rule with my wife. I have to finish a bottle before I can replace a hole in it. And I'm going to drink it. And then I came home and I was like, you know what?
What's happening? Hold on, Adam. How fucking drunk are you? How did you hit that like 7 times in a row?
I don't know. It's like all right here. Sorry, Adam.
Okay, go ahead, Adam. Continue your story. Go ahead.
We'll keep drinking. No, I was just like, I'd been drinking something else. I was like, you know what? I kind of want that Lagavulin. And then I went from the 8 to the 16, which the 16 to me is so much more superior. It's still peaty, but just the flavors have developed a lot more.
You know, so prior to the stream last Friday, I almost bought that 16, and the only reason I didn't is because I had all those other scotches, and I was so mad. I bought this stupid bottle here. Well, not stupid, because I actually don't hate
like it. With that, it's amazing.
You would have laughed at me so hard. So I bought this bottle. It was the last one on the shelf. The only bottle that I could find like this was like the really big, like 1.75 handle bottle. You know what I'm talking about? Like and it was like $42, and I'm like, I really don't want to spend that much money on something that I'm not sure if I'm gonna like. And I found a place that had this bottle, and I'm like, okay, it was like $20. I'm like, perfect. So I bring it down to the studio. I literally picked it up, shattered it on the ground. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. First time in 4 months, first time ever I've dropped a bottle ever, actually, was this bottle. And so I'm like cleaning it up. I call the wife. I'm like, can you bring the broom down? We're cleaning up. Like everything smells. So as much as like you make fun of us for not liking scotch, everything smelled like scotch for like a week. So I clean it all up, go out and find another bottle at another store, and I buy it.
I appreciate it, by the way.
Yep. Oh, dude, I was committed to trying this. And then I bought the taster kit, the Glen Morangi taster kit. And then I found the famous Grouse like extra smoky bottle, which I gotta say, the smoky black, I don't hate this either. This is not bad if you haven't had that.
I haven't had that one, so
it's not bad. So I bought that too, and then I was like, okay, I found, because I know like in every video you're like, oh, I should buy the Lagavulin 16. I was like, okay, maybe I should buy it and try it out, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna start with this before I buy it. But I may go buy that bottle. I may go buy it. And then on top of all of that, hang on, I had a bourbon bottle. I don't remember what it was. And I dropped it and shattered on the fucking ground again. To what? Like literally back to back. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I think it was like a really shitty bottle.
At least we have tile floor.
Dude, it was unbelievable.
You need a rug. You need an area rug.
We have lived in this house, I think 12 years?
Ish.
12, 13 years, and I've never dropped a bottle on this floor. And in 2 days in a row, back to back, I was like, what is going on? Anyways, I thought it was a sign from the bourbon gods, like stop drinking scotch. But
the Scotch and bourbon gods are fighting in your.
they are, yeah. Dave, I don't know what you mean. They all have walkers. I don't know what he means by that. Adam,
maybe he was talking about either Johnny Walker or the Walkers from White Walkers from Game of Thrones.
Do you remember the scene in Game of Thrones where like one of my favorite episodes? I don't know what episode it was. Where what was the guy that like you think is super hot? The
rape scene? No, I'm just kidding.
What? No, the guy who Jon Snow. Jon Snow's like they're like. I
don't think he's hot, but okay.
You don't think Jon Snow's hot?
I know who I think in Hollywood like actors are hot. He's not.
All right, name who's your hottest Hollywood guy. Let's see if Baker's still in here and agrees with you.
Chris Pine.
The Star Trek dude?
Yeah.
Oh, is that why you always want to watch Star Trek at night? Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay.
He was in one of these movies because I love period movies. And
okay, if Baker's still in here, I want to hear from Baker.
That he was like some king. He had a beard and everything.
Oh my
God.
God. Okay, if Baker's still in here, I want to hear if she thinks Chris Pine is hot. So the scene in Game of Thrones where Jon Snow and like his army are like fighting on like an island.
Ice? Is it ice or not? Because they had a scene where they're fighting on ice. It's like on a lake.
No. It wasn't that scene because that was when like
it's the battle of the bastards.
Yeah.
It's where he runs.
I don't know if it was the bastards. They were on an island and they were trying to get the fuck off the island, and the entire army of the dead was coming at them, and they're fighting, and it, like 30 minutes of the episode was like a fight, battles. Right? And so they finally like lose the battle, and they get on their boats and they start leaving the island, and the Dead Walker like does this, and the entire army they just killed like just raises back up. Oh man, it was such. Oh my God, that was such a great scene. It was like that whole fight. He was like, yeah, they're all good. They're coming back right now. Oh my God. That show was so great, and it ended on such a shitty note.
I started watching
it I hated that show, and she was watching it because it was just like sex, and I'm like, okay, there's a lot of sex. I'll watch it. And then the show ended so horribly. That was the worst ending ever.
If you ignore season 8 and you just imagine season 7 where she's coming across the ocean with the army and heading that way, then it ends perfectly. Just ignore the season 8. Then just end it on season 7 and go your merry way. So I imagine that season 8 never happened.
So I have outdoor speakers. It's hard to like explain how my setup is. So I've got like the studio here, I've got like a whole theater section, and then outside I've got outdoor speakers. And I've got like a switch box where I can kind of control where the audio goes. And the reason why is because when we're in the backyard, sometimes we'll play radio or music outside, and I'll put music outdoors. Anyways, so we used to watch the Game of Thrones in our studio because I have like you can't see it, but I have like a whole projector that kind of like comes down with like a motor. This is like before. Like our TV is like so big now, like projectors are fucking stupid. Yeah. I couldn't even tell you the last time we turned on our projector.
I think our youngest turned it on by accident and about broke the TV off the wall.
And so we used to watch Game of Thrones on our projector screen. Anyways, and so the episode where the hot chick, what is it, Daenerys. She was like riding the dragon and she was like killing everybody, and she was like Drakkar, and like the dragon was like spitting fire. So I had accidentally left my fucking backyard speakers on that night.
Like full volume.
And for like literally like the whole last episode, she's just going around killing everybody, screaming Drakkar at the top of her lungs. And my neighbor calls me at like 1 a.m. and they're like, could you turn your fucking speakers down? And I'm like, oh. I was like blasting in my backyard at like 1 a.m.
We've done it more than once. We have done it more
than once. I had no idea that was going on. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. So yeah, anyways, my whole neighbors were like up at 1 a.m. like listening to that chick fly around on her dragon screaming Drakkar, killing people.
It could have been worse.
Yeah, that's true. It could have been porn. That would have been even way worse. So. All right, what is this in the glass here? This is the Game of Thrones, right? Yeah. I like the Glenmorangie the best.
I don't think I cared for it, but I think...
Dave, I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. They all have walkers, Johnny both. Why don't you join the Zoom meeting, Dave?
Yeah, they have the White Walker and Johnny Walker Song of Fire.
Is he just like telling people what I have?
No, I'm just saying that there's more than one. There's.
You know that if you put that White Walker in the freezer, it like changes. No. Yeah, like as it gets cold, like it changes like the.
Well, I'm not drinking anymore.
The label.
I've had my fair
all right.
share.
I don't know what Dave's talking about. All right, Adam.
I'm gonna have to hop off.
Yep.
We're
closing out too.
I did stalk the Antebellum, and they do have something called the New Horizons. I put it in the chat for you. That's they do have a Scotch drink. I did some research for you.
What chat? I don't see it.
The Zoom chat.
Oh, Zoom.
Oh Jesus! You use the Zoom chat. New Horizons, Lefroy Scotch, Nero Walnut Liqueur, Drambuie.
We will try it.
And Merlot Creme de Fraise. What is that, dude?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Let me pull it up. Hang on. Before you go, let me pull it up. Okay, entrees.
I think they have to go under drinks. On the
you
menu.
Have to go to Yeah, you got to go to cocktails. So
click on menu. See, it's like under our
cocktails.
menu.
Cocktails. Okay. What was it called?
It's New Horizons. It's toward the top, obviously, because it's Scotch.
Oh, I see it. Second from the bottom on the left.
Second from the bottom on the left.
Second from the top on the left.
Oh, New Horizons right here. Okay.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me see if I can pull. Wait, why is the screen like that? Hang on. Oh, there we go. Okay, New Horizons. So Lefroy Scotch, Nero Walnut Liqueur. That sounds in Drambuie. We know what that is. Merlot Creme de Fraise. Okay, listen.
That's strawberry. It's strawberry. You should like that. That's very. It sounds very fruity.
Look at him. He's got to get the last minute dig in before he bails. All right, I'll tell you what. I will try that the next time I'm there. That sounds interesting.
I promise I will take pictures as proof.
Well, and get your lemonade with whiskey first. That way you can kind of get your palate ready. And I'm sorry, whiskey sour, and then you could. No, hey, I love you guys. This is like I said, my wife thinks you guys are my best friends. So she's like, I said, I'm going to talk to my friends. She's like, you got to get some.
Hey, look, I got my wife here. You should bring your wife on next time.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
She would not think any of this is entertaining. So.
Okay, fair enough.
She would let it. She would see your back wall and not let us be friends. She was like, no.
Really? Is it that bad?
No, I think it's awesome. But.
To each their own.
All right, well, fair enough. Adam, I appreciate you joining. Yes, You're actually the reason I went live tonight. You texted me in the thing, grilling steaks, and we were on Baker's Stream. You're talking about scotch and charcoal.
You had me at steaks.
Well,
yeah. So
Baker's lasted 30 minutes. I thought it was going to be like a 3-hour thing. I was just like, Baker, what do you do? I look forward to it all day. I was looking forward to this.
I know. I was the same way. I got on my computer and I saw it. And I was like, okay, this will be fun. And by the time I joined, she was like, all right, we're wrapping up. And I was like, oh man, damn, I must have missed everything. So I was like, all right, maybe I'll go live. We've never gone like impromptu live before.
This is my first time.
She's never been behind the studio lights and seen this whole setup before. So this is new for her.
I am a live.
You see what I got to go through every night? Is this not crazy?
This is insane.
Was this terrifying or what?
At first of all, it's starting to grow on me the more I drink.
Right. But imagine, now imagine, hang on. I just want you to imagine right now, you got 40 people in the chat, and you got the whole chat saying, can't hear you.
Now, you see
this shit? This is the shit I got to figure out right here.
I can see it completely being kind
terrifying.
Of like anxiety-ridden.
Dave,
like,
love you, buddy. Thank you for joining, buddy. Have a good
night, Dave. I'm gonna show you something real quick. So you got to do what I do, right? I've got a one monitor here. Let's see. I got my laptop here. I have a monitor here, and then I've got a big screen television right there. So you need a big TV.
We got a big one right there. We could reutilize that TV.
Well, so I really wanted to use this TV to pull up the stream on.
TV over here.
Hey, we just got a subscriber, Benjamin Dapra. Thank you, Benjamin Dapra. Yeah, we there are a lot of changes we want to do to our studio.
It's finding time.
Everything is kind of like half-assed. I hate to say that because that's not like
No, we're
It's not
we're
like
having
fully
it's
true.
dilemmas and stalemates of just we have ideas and then we hit a wall and become a stalemate.
The
that
problem,
we just don't know what to
yeah,
do
the problem when
next.
you're building, I'll tell you what. Here's the problem when you're building on a studio, and I know you gotta go. Is you get to a point where like you're not really sure how things are gonna work out,
Yeah.
and so you have to like spend money, and just hope that it's the right spend.
Yes.
Because I can't tell you how many times we spent money on stuff and we're like, oh, this is fucking not going to solve our problem.
Yeah.
But you don't know that until you like buy it, set it up.
I'm pretty sure you have an extra monitor somewhere, and plus you probably have another television you're not using or could use somewhere. That's what I would do. I would put a big television just off site to your right.
Yeah.
And if you had some way, like even if you had something to set it on, I think it would make your life a lot easier for reading and doing like especially these Zooms.
Yeah,
I think it would do it.
we have a big TV over here, like big,
Tell
like
them
this
I'm
is.
going to turn the TV here.
Matt's turning the thing to show the TV.
Yeah, we have like a huge TV right there.
We have a TV. That's probably like a how many inch? Like at least 50.
Oh yeah,
60. Can he
50,
see that?
60 inch.
Oh yeah, I think you should. If you got a splitter and put the zoom up there, I think that would be easier.
Oh my God,
for you.
I'm never gonna get this camera back.
It's fine. Really,
Is that
it's
good?
fine. Yeah, just move it.
All right.
Yeah,
Was he able to see the TV?
We're almost done anyway, so just we'll fix it later.
Yeah, hang on. I can't hear you, Adam. Hang on. All right, there we go. Yeah, so we do have a TV right there that we could use, and it would actually be perfect.
I think you put the zoom. I think you put the zoom over there.
Yeah.
You put that way you can see the people, and then you could have the chat in front of you, and then that way you could kind of move stuff around. If you have a splitter, that would do it. That's what I would do. And of course, I'm always looking up here because the camera's right here. So just when you show a bottle or something, but for most of it, you can kind of frame people up and do whatever.
We have a sectional too that we would like one day be able to sit around, but we have yet to figure out how to utilize that. We want to have a bigger table. There's a lot of logistics.
Yeah,
And we have other children who would like to be able to sit down here and watch TV on the big
It's
screen.
tough. We've got three monitors. We've got the stream health here, the chat and Zoom here, and then the main like OBS stuff here. But it would be nice to be able, like I've thought about doing that, like pulling it. But the problem though is like if we do that, like this is your view, is us standing like this.
You don't have to stand like that.
And I don't know if
unless
that's
you really
like as
wanna stand
engaging
like
as
that.
us like staring
You
at
can
the
still
camera.
stay. It's just off view. It's not that hard to just kind of glance.
Yeah.
Anyways,
and, or move the camera. So that means that kind of hit
true.
that angle. So.
But anyways,
well, I have my other channel, and you can tell that I have a lot more followers on my other one. And if you ever want you ever want to talk about any of the logistics of any of the other tagging, anything like that, I'd be glad to have a conversation with you. And if you want to offline, so I'm always available.
Cool.
So.
Appreciate it, man. All right. Well, look, there's 7 people left. I guess let's end this up. I know this is totally impromptu. Adam, thank you for joining last minute.
Thank you everyone for joining.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Just like,
we were up to like 20 people at one point on like a totally unannounced stream. That's pretty crazy.
Just enjoying the Saturday night.
Yeah. Maybe we'll kind of do some impromptu streams every once in a while. This
do
is
a
kind of
pop-up
fun.
stream.
A pop-up stream. I like this.
I like it.
I don't mind
Adam,
doing it again.
Take care.
Thank
I hope
you.
your wife doesn't hate us. And
Please don't hate us.
thanks everybody for joining.
Yes,
We'll see you
thank
next time, Adam.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Bye, guys.
Bye.